welcome
It worked.
to
Helcom.
this
It actually worked.
Oh, hell.
welcome.
Hell.
Indeed, welcome.
Getting off on an
What?
odd foot.
What?
What do you mean? Welcome to hell. It is warm.
Let's
Tracks.
continue
This
on.
tracks.
I don't know what you were thinking about. You can't just come in here with your dirty mind. This is a
Actually,
wholesome
that's
stream.
literally what he does every week.
That's what I do everywhere at all times.
Yeah, yeah. Like that one time you tried to reference that Rudy was the father of his own niece.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was someone else.
Okay, but Moogle is here, and Moogle is apparently our biggest fan. So
Hey,
now we're
Moogle.
all cooled down.
Oh, I like that. That was clever.
I was
I
getting
like
a little
that.
bit warm.
That
Thanks,
was
Moogle.
good.
I just. Hey, but welcome in. This is us. This is us with our, as usual, never planned. You'd think after 103 episodes we would have like a structure for how we do the intros. No, no. We've done a lot of other things, but no. Oh shit, Orb's doing the intro dance
God,
today.
No,
Holy
no,
Spreading.
no,
Here we
no.
go.
What?
It's spreading.
It is spreading, and I'm so frustrated because. Ah.
The intro dance has more consistency than our actual introduction.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it says. We've got to come in. I have seen a lot of these, and structure is the last thing that I expect. See, now there's someone that's got our number.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do this anymore if that's going to be the regular.
Okay,
Just has
well,
my number.
yeah. Luckily, Aussie did volunteer to do the intro dance and the introductions today.
Excuse
So
me?
take it away, AussieDevFro.
The hell I did.
I
Go
tried,
backsies.
people. I tried.
Yay.
Okay, hang on. Look.
We voted, you lost.
Yeah, I was
I've
totally
been here the whole
time.
time. I start the meat call. I know everything that's happened. How?
No,
what?
you stepped away to
You
get
don't
coffee.
think we have a secret chat without you?
Everyone has a secret chat without me. Let's be real.
Aw.
I,
It's
fine.
not a secret, then, is
It's-
it?
no, they openly tell me that they've got chats without me. All right. So what am I doing again?
The intro dance and the
Brutal.
introductions.
Okay. Well, the intro dance. And now for the
Wow.
introductions.
Wow. That's very unique.
So
So forward thinking.
Don't quit your day job and try you can make it.
I did the exact
Do not
opposite
apply to
recently.
Just Dance.
No, we've seen that. We don't need to see that again. Anyway, we're here. We're the natural 30s in all but name, or everything else but name. No, every name but nothing else.
But
I don't know
name.
what we want to call
Yep.
it. But we're here, and who are we? Some of you know, some of you don't.
Wow, that's
You're
This is
good
like the
No,
brain.
bird
10 out of
version of
10.
This Is Dance.
honestly better than I could have expected.
But in all
Okay.
seriousness now, welcome on in everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, whether it's Sunday morning or Sunday evening. I hope you're having a good one.
okay.
Hopefully it's not too warm or too cold. Hopefully it's just right. Joining us tonight, we have the always talking, always with something to say, Road to From Participation Award, playing Gerald, the Warlock, Sorcerer, Wizard. We also have Cuddly Raptor playing Nanamelivora, our so wonderful druid. We have Wetterstorm himself playing the party's Ranger Rogue, moonlighting as a bard. And we have guest starring Draconia playing
Draconia.
Okay.
Ash
Okay.
Oh,
Morass.
really? So I'm the
Wow.
ass this session.
Yeah, all right. Well,
I was doing so well. And then I-
You
made
were.
this happen. You brought anything that happens upon yourself.
You should have done the intro dance to get in the zone.
yeah, it should have.
You got it.
It was
because
so. It
you
was there.
shake it out. You
No,
shake it
just-
out.
I was
It's all right. No one noticed. Carry on.
Yeah, I know. What happens?
My
We've-
dog farted. That's what happened.
we have Dracthonia playing Ash Morass. Our it's Ooze Warlock, yes? Ooze Warlock is how we've classed it. Yeah, the Ooze Warlock.
Okay, I guess that's what we've gone for.
Part Ooze Warlock, part Leaking Sink Fanatic. And then
Mhm.
last but certainly not least, we have the always fantastic, always incredibly captivating. Could not possibly be doing this without them. We have Josie Poser, our wonderful dungeon mistress.
She wants more.
Benevolent.
She
Benevolent.
keeps
Yeah, give her more. Give her more. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Her hair's
Uh,
pretty nice, and
Yeah, there you go.
Benevolent.
Yeah.
Benevolent
Love her
dungeon
hair.
mistress who
she
Yeah.
showers her
Yeah.
party with free levels
God.
at the start of every
Oh,
session.
wow, I wasn't gonna start,
Wow.
kissing ass, but I mean, I was like,
That's what we
I was
need
trying to do a professional
Yeah.
intro until everyone giggled when I said ass. Oh my gosh.
Well, you did
Oh, and
say
I'm
ass.
AussieDevFro as well, by the way. There you go. Done. Cool. Let's go.
Wonderful. Perfect.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. You did great.
It was on
You
brand.
get an E for effort. Because you spell effort with an E. It's not called effort.
That's true. Maybe it should be.
E for effort. A for effort.
You should submit it to the dictionary.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Afer.
this needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Effort. Would that be when you're actually wrong, but you did a lot of hard work?
Yeah.
I think we're putting too much thought into this.
You know what we
Yeah.
should put thought into? What happened last time on Dramonia, episode 102?
Correct.
What a segue.
Let me just do one thing real quick.
Here. You need to leave.
I can kick him if
I
you want me
hate
to.
No, don't kick him.
I'll kick him.
Oh, don't
Who are
kick
you? Who are you kicking?
Roju.
Why? Roju.
Because Cuddly Raptor said leave.
Fuck. Hold on, I'm lost. Okay, there we go. Last time on Dramonia, the party, having awoken Dionysus Fairlord, the Golden Erd Dragon, and with the help of the spark that they had left from George, give the dragon a blessing that no Erddragon has had before, the ability to go back home to the stars where they come from. Then, while they were trying to recuperate, Dionysus opened the gate and let them inside a demiplane, a pocket dimension of his own making, an endless field of rolling hills and wildflowers, where time seemed to go slow. The party was able to rest, a full night to them, but mere minutes outside, before they set out, recuperated, and with Pesty back to his full capabilities, alive and well. As the party traveled, the weather grew worse, and Dionysus was forced to land and recommended that you make rest outside in the material plane rather than the demi-plane to try and wait out this storm. But as the day came, the storm weathered and continued. You flew through the night, the cold biting into your bodies, the snowfall heavy, see the vision impaired by the density of darkness and snow. Nana also contacted Captain Feminus through the dream. And Feminus said that they were not too far ahead, thanks to the fact that you had rested within this time-changed demiplane. You'd almost caught up to Feminus, Benji, and Dariel, who are on the run to get to and hunt down Jalira. Dionysus had offered to help you. Since he has been brought south to help Jalira to begin with, he was now going to use his capabilities of being able to melt Spherera in your favor, perhaps. You flew. You discussed cookies and desserts, brownies.
Brownies.
Nuts, don't nuts, noodles. And then the sky broke, and you can see the stars above as you come down for a landing. And we pick up as the party land amidst the snow. I need someone to roll me a d6.
I got it. I've got it. I got it.
Nice.
I got full confidence
We
with
believe in
my
you.
one. With my one.
That is wonderful.
One of a kind.
Did you roll one?
Not 5. That's good.
Yeah,
Not five.
Not 5.
we do like that.
Sorry, I am fighting with Siren's Gate. It is Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I see.
Bum, 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 bum.
Good as shit.
Do you need backup? I'm here for you.
Oh, shit.
Cuddly, that
Yeah,
is
I'm
way-
just now singing the fucking song in my head.
I'd like to note that Cuddly was way more on point with her backup than she knows, because I'm pretty sure she didn't see the Mortal Kombat announcement this week. But anyway,
I did not. I'm just that good.
One person
I
will
knew about
understand,
it,
and-
obviously.
As you land and the sky clears, the snow still drizzles slowly from above. The wind beats at your bodies. But you can see the stars above. The thinning of the cloud banks, and somehow the snow continues, even though it seems sourcelessly, it drifts down upon you all. And Dionysus lands softly in the snow. A soft hiss as its massive claws melt away the snow upon contact. And as all 4 feet land, the ground is again a blomstering field of flowers. You can still hear the wind beating, but seemingly against walls, unseen. You are within the pocket dimension of Shams.
Oh. Well, it's much nicer in here.
Yes, we can rest safely.
Right. Well, very good. Sits down.
Nana
yeah,
starts
I
setting
suppose
up.
like
Yeah.
there's nothing really else to discuss or do because we know we're going to meet Captain Fevinus after
Mm.
this. So
Arthur's gonna look at his ring and he's gonna try to feel safe over it. Feel like he's
Yeah.
very safe. And does he get anything back?
Just an acknowledgement.
Oh.
Look, it's better than
And
the
then
emotional ring.
after a couple of minutes you get a comfortable warmth.
No.
There you go.
Ah, she's just throwing
Back
the
in
ring
the
into
good
the fire.
graces.
And then it starts burning.
It's really hot.
The ring starts squeezing down on your finger.
Oh God.
It's a trap.
It's crap. It was a curse all along.
All right.
All right. I
But
would
you make
like
up.
to. Make a
You would
makeup.
like to make.
Oh,
no,
I was just
what-
gonna
what-
say. Basically, I'm just gonna spend
spend a
my
few
time
hours with your
studying.
pamphlets.
Yes, I wanna keep studying to learn this spell.
Okay. As you're all setting up camp, it becomes apparent that Dionysus is exhausted.
Mm.
Probably not as recovered as you would have thought. And the constant traveling for several days on end with no excess amount of rest has left a toll. And almost immediately, Dionysus falls into a slumber. And compared to the other times, something feels distorted in this pocket plane. Sky goes a bit dimmer. The tree line in the distance seems to get a bit closer, and the hills, the ones far away, seem to turn into jagged rocks.
Was
You
it
can see there's
like that
twitches
before?
in his body.
That's not good. That's something's interfering with the plane.
Rudy? Do you want to check on the dragon? Make sure he's okay.
Sure.
Make a medicine check.
This is
Yeah,
very different. I mean,
can I aid with that? So
Sure.
that he gets
Sure.
you could do like a
advantage?
Has he been eating
Yeah.
Nana? Not eating
Oh.
Nana, but has he been eating, Nana?
20.
thank
20.
you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comma.
First off, no. Besides the little snacks that you've given him, Dionysus hasn't eaten
Hmm.
since you rescued him. But also,
I mean,
looking at the way his
I
body
did make
is.
porridge. He did have some porridge. Yeah. Oh, but that was when we rescued
Yeah,
him.
but if
Yeah.
we're now
That was
now
his
we're
demise.
Oh no, it's me. Yeah, I'm the problem.
more, it's
You're
more an
the
issue
drama.
of quantity.
Hmm.
He's a big boy.
It's like asking like I don't know, a human to like here have one piece of rice for 3
Mm,
days.
mm, mm.
Hmm.
The way his body is tensing up in his sleep. You can see the eyelids moving, twitching. He seems to be having nightmares.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm.
cheeky little dream spell, huh?
That's what I'm thinking. If someone makes Gerald aware of this, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
having problems with my spells right now. It seems to be saying that I should have less spells than I do and not letting me change them. Yeah, no, he's physically, aside from exhaustion and still healing from his wounds, I don't think there's anything physically wrong with him. He doesn't feel, this doesn't feel like any form of illness or curse. He could just be mental, emotional. You know, when like a dog has like a nightmare, it could be something like that. And they're twitching and everything
Anyone
like that.
has a nightmare, Rudy. Come on.
Why a dog specifically? That's a bit of. a
I don't
weird
know. I was
comparison.
thinking of puppies. All right, is
Oh,
it
I
really
think he's
so
missing
ridiculous to know that I won't be thinking of cute things? I may look like this, but in here I'm still.
That's nice. And
It's
Gerald
more
is,
hollow than it used to be.
Starting to cast dispel magic on
Make an Arcana check.
Because I don't know what's wrong, so my first instinct is just to
Jalira.
be gone.
Be gone.
I mean, Jalira's wrong.
22.
Oh.
22.
Okay.
The air around you is permeated with magic, being in this conjured almost pocket dimension.
Mm.
But you feel nothing else affecting Dionysus. And as you consider casting Dispel Magic, there's a risk that if you do, you would be shunted back into the material plane. This is
That
not
would-
a constantly existing demi-plane. This is something that has been conjured with magic.
Mm,
Right.
mm. Well, I'm not targeting the spell that he's cast. It's just targeting.
Yeah,
Dionysus
I'm
specifically.
saying if you do, there's still a chance that this
Oh, sure.
pocket dimension is unraveled.
No, that's fine because in Gerald's head, even if he was thinking that could be an outcome, it's better than the demi-planes, mountains, and trees coming alive and eating him. So
That's fair. That's fair. But I will say also, considering that you have sort of a passive detect magic, there is no additional effect affecting Dionysus.
okay, so I'm confident that there's no magical thingamajig going on with them.
No.
Okay, cool. So that's fine then.
Cool.
Hmm. Well, it seems I can't see anything magically wrong with him. I think he's just having a bad dream, I suppose.
Like a puppy. Exactly what I said earlier.
Why puppies, though? We all have bad dreams. I have them all the time.
Ash
don't
is
have-
going to shove the cowbell under his head.
Oh.
Dunk.
One of the eyes flutter open and looks around for a moment, and in that instance, the demi-plane, like in the blink of an eye, reverts back to normal. And then Dionysus looks down at you, Ash. You just hear like a soft rumbling in the ground, and then that is surprisingly comfortable.
I know,
Rolls the head over on the cowbell.
Wait,
and
what?
it's tiny. It's like the size of a die compared to my head. Like
That's so cute.
he just rolls over on it and closes his eyes again. Thank you. And takes a deep breath, and you see this massive body exhales to the point that like Pesty was walking up, and all of a sudden the torso is expanding. Pesty has to back up again. Like, oh,
I keep forgetting that Pesty is like a completely normal person in this adventure that is like way out of his league.
Pesty is just me.
Oh, dear.
Pesty is just all of us.
yeah. Pesty turns around and says, "I was gonna offer a blanket, but I don't think I have anything big enough."
Oh, but Pesty, that's very thoughtful.
I don't think we'll need it in this dimension. It's the climate seems to be controlled, so
Well, more for the comfort in case he's having a bad dream. It's always nice to have a little something. Oh.
well, fair enough.
And I did want to talk to all of you actually. Now that we have a moment without losing time. I didn't want to bother you last night when we were huddling in the cold.
Pesty, you are never a bother.
Thank you. And I didn't mean to pry or to eavesdrop, but I have been listening in to your conversations. It's a bit hard to not to, considering the circumstances. So I do apologize. But if I understand correctly, you're going after the person thing responsible for what happened to my tribe.
Ultimately, I suppose so.
Yes, technically.
first and foremost, we're going to ensure the safety of a white or dragon. And then I suppose
Yes.
by
I know who Thalaj is. I grew up hearing stories.
right. No, of course you would. I'm sorry, it's just been a long
No,
trip.
no, no, don't apologize. But that brings me to what I wanted to say. I want to be able to help. I know I might not be able to do much, but I feel like you're essentially avenging my people, and I feel like I can't just sit on the sidelines and watch someone else do what I should be. I was the appointed leader. I should be the one who's out there trying to rescue the dragon and defeat the threats. But I don't know if I can. But I don't want to put all that on your shoulders and just watch.
Well, uh, Pesty, I think you're giving yourself too much credit. We're already uh, deep up to our foreheads in this whole mess, and honestly, you have very little to do with that. That's not your fault at all. Um,
I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm saying my people are dead, Gerald. Under my
I
watch, they
know.
all died.
Uh, you know
And I
that
need to do something about it.
the simple fact that you're alive and you have survived, that's more than a lot of people can say. And honestly, the best thing you can do for your people is to keep living. And if that means cheering us on from the sidelines while we face unfathomable odds, then so be it. Um, if you want to learn magic though, and I will happily swap with you, I'll go on the sidelines, and you can go right ahead, and I will cheer you on. Yes, because honestly,
No, Gerald.
yes, sorry.
No, not gonna happen. You're not. You're too good. You're too powerful. We need you to stay here, not on the sidelines. Don't swap in spots.
Well, that's very kind
Uh,
of you to say, but
No swapping
Pesty,
spots.
oh, come on.
Pesty, I think I understand. I I think it will be a difficult battle, and I think, to be honest, we we may run the risk of seeing some familiar faces for you. But one of the things that we could use help with is if you remember anything during your time when you were, stuck. Any information, any plans, anything at all. And of course, we'd be happy for you to fight with us, but I also hesitate to put you in danger if you're not ready. This is kind of our thing. It's all right. But
Look, Sin is getting really powerful, and she will absolutely kill us if anything happens to. So
Well, why don't you be a hero and head back to the guild and help us that way?
that's the
We
best idea you've probably had in a long time, Arthur.
I have good ideas all the time, thank you. We
Hold
always
on.
need
Sure you do.
support.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's no easy way to get Pesty back anywhere right now.
I don't know that that's necessarily the case. We have quite some means at our disposal, don't we?
I mean, now you got that tree door thing, don't you?
Needs a tree to start.
needs a tree on this end as well.
But when we get out of the plane, well, does Arthur never seen trees?
Regardless, Pesty, what are you hoping to help with?
Anything really, but it sounds like you're gonna sideline me anyway.
What skills are you proud of, Pesty?
Well, like starts to gesture around and then stops and says, not here, but you know, I did grow up in the snow, in this climate, and there are things, and he just holds up his hand for a moment. There are things I was made to do. My body. And I think I can still do some of it.
Oh, while
What
you were.
kind of things?
Yes, yes, please don't refer
Oh.
to it as blah. That makes it
I'm sorry, I
very...
didn't know what to call it.
Do you think these are physical changes? Magical changes?
No, I don't know, really. It's,
It's okay. We refer to it as blue too.
oh, maybe
It's a
it is
technical term.
blue.
Oh, thank you.
And,
Oh my goodness.
and Pesty sort of holds his hand out. And almost like sliding out of his hand comes this thin, almost translucent blade. And he said,
Like
I will
that.
make these.
Now,
Well, that's
that
a pretty good trick. Probably traumatic, and I'm sorry, but it is kind of
Does
cool.
it hurt?
Yes, but not physically.
Rudy
Oh.
immediately sort of comes over and starts like he's like looking at it and like trying to like figure out how it works, where was it hiding, and is just like poking and prodding.
You look at it and it's like from different angles you can't see it at all.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Guys.
But
It's
like
like it's got like a
it's just-
monofilament blade or some shit.
he's just holding. It looks like
Oh,
he's
shit.
holding a knife, but it's like from certain angles it can't be seen.
I tell
Wow.
you, this is actually really, really cool. You could just
Oh.
bump into someone and then they could have a massive stab wound. This is amazing.
Oh, that's terrible.
Actually, it doesn't leave any marks.
Oh,
Should I not be touching this?
Rudy,
I
you're
don't
probably fine.
know. Ash,
Mm-hmm.
you know what's happened to Pesty. You've seen this
The blubber-
before. The blubblub. Exactly the blubblub. Just how you absorbed a part of Marnie that was within you when her main body dies. Pesty has retained some of the traits that were bestowed upon his body when it was filled with ooze. And you've seen other assassins do this. It is a mental blade. It is not an actual physical object.
like a psychic dagger.
Are we referring to him as an assassin? Because I'm having severe trauma from the last
I
assassin.
tell you,
we saw.
Nana, if we just got him some like really dark clothing, he could actually be an
He's
assassin.
literally wearing black leather armor.
He is an assassin.
Like he was an assassin.
Oh my
That's just
Okay, we need to lay out a set
I
of
think
rules.
that's very cool.
We can
Pesty,
call
but
it a
as someone
creed.
who was almost killed by an assassin, I do need to take a moment. And so does Cuddly.
We could chronicle the
sorry.
tales and call it Assassin's Creed. It'll make so much money.
I have this feeling that you're going to get sued, but I'm not sure why.
Well, I mean,
And Josie, you said he had armor on.
yeah. Like when he showed up earlier,
Hmm.
like when he was wearing this tight like leather armor, almost like bodysuit.
That's right.
Yeah, like he
Love
was wearing this like how I described that Ash and Pesty were both wearing like cold weather gear, but it was like these tighter clothes rather than having several layers. It was more like of an insulating.
I have another idea.
Just out of curiosity, does the armor ping as magical looking at it?
No, it does not.
What was your
If you were
idea?
to put a number to this armor,
God damn it.
Well, I
you
mean,
love me.
Pesty is clearly, you're wearing some form of armor. You have a weapon of sorts. All that you're missing
Yes.
now is a little bit of range support, and guys, it's kind of set. Maybe not with the experience, but
On a scale of 1 to 20, how experienced do you feel?
I'm being serious. If the man wants to defend or get revenge, why should he be
How
denied
healthy are you
this?
feeling on a scale of like 1 to
God damn it. Are you telling me that you want the pesty stat block? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
I mean, we wouldn't mind if that was the case.
if Atornar was like listening and was like, "Oh, I have some numbers for you," and like we've just been very good at not joking. uh,
I
Pesty mentions growing up in the wilderness and then also having his body be forced to do essentially like covert ops operations for a couple of months.
that's right. Okay, no, it's feeling more and more like Pesty's actually gonna outshine us. So
Like
Well-
Pesty was not a level 0 commoner necessarily back in the day.
he just looked like one. Okay,
Just looked and acted like one, but he's
it's always the quiet ones.
he was still like there's still a reason why he was appointed
Mm.
leader and things like that.
well,
Right.
As many people who are appointed leader, there is obviously something very talented and measurable about them.
now, Arthur, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, look, I
All he's missing is a bit of magical support, and I think we have just the item to give it to him as well.
The shield.
look, we've got a few things that might help, but ultimately, I think the point really needs to be, Pesty, is that what we're going into is has a very high likelihood of killing us terribly, which I'm not pleased about. If you wanted to fight for whatever reason, that is totally up to you. We would all support you, I'm sure, as much as we could, but we certainly could not guarantee your safety any more than our own. So
I'm
the
not
decision
asking you to. It's almost a reverse. I'm just asking that you don't need to go out of the way to protect me. I want to help. I want to fight.
Then that settles it. I'm not going to
Alright.
stand here and have us argue down against this man's wishes.
but I don't think that we were arguing. Just saying that dying sucks, and don't do it if you have a choice.
I don't often say things like this, but Gerald, I need to put my foot down and say that I
Oh, good on
feel
him.
like to some extent I've been through worse than death.
You know, that's fair. You've had to
You make a very good point, Pesty.
you've had
and...
a rough time.
Yes.
And if we can help you exact some form of revenge or get some sort of, I don't know, closure, then let's
you
do it.
realize how good it would be for my own self-esteem and confidence if I could come back to Sin and say I have avenged our people.
That would be very cool.
Yes. Well,
But
I
just
feel like if I don't aim high, then I'll just keep being average.
Nana goes and puts a hand on his arm. He goes, Pesty, I don't think you were ever average, but I think let's see what we can do. Let's plan you into the missions. Yeah.
I would like that very much. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's exciting, isn't it, everyone? I'll make a snack.
While Nat is doing that, Rudy grabs Arthur and kind of brings him over to Pesty. And it's like is waiting for a moment where like Gerald and Nana are kind of distracted. Across
Gerald just goes straight back to his book.
Excellent.
Trying to learn this goddamn spell.
Right. Okay. So, Pesty, do you
Yes.
have anything else on you? Just that awesome invisible knife.
Well, I can make a lot of them.
That's good. That's good. I was thinking something with a little bit more oomph. Arthur,
What do you mean?
was it a stone? The thing that holds spells.
Oh, you're talking about the stone. Yes,
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 yes, yes, yes, yes.
What if we put some oomph in there for Pesty?
Mhm. Well, I never really showed sin, but I do know some little tricks of magic.
Oh, but I'm talking big tricks.
Bestie.
Oh, okay.
Arthur hands the stone to Rudy.
What was the? Did you use any spells within it?
No.
You did not use. There was moonlight.
Yeah. Or
And there
moonbeam
was
There's
moonbeam.
hex
Sorry.
and
in
hex.
it as well.
Also,
Yeah.
they're not actually that big, if I recall, because I think
Yeah.
you could only have less
Yeah.
than 3 levels. So
Yeah. But there was
A little bit.
moonbeam, hex, and
And that's it.
that was
Is
it.
it
It would
level-
be level.
Level
Level
2.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we're about to go
Level
into a
two.
rest, aren't we? So
Yeah, you are.
I
Rudy
would
can.
recommend keeping moonbeam.
Well, there's still a slot free, so Rudy can
Yeah.
put a spell in as well. So
Mhm.
Rudy's gonna.
I don't think there is because it's 2 levels for Moonbeam, 1 level for.
Oh,
Hex.
was it?
Yes,
Oh, my mistake.
we could
Ah, okay.
we could set a
But-
spell up if you want.
No, that's
But-
no, that's fine.
Because what did you want to put in? Because that would probably.
I
be
was gonna
better.
pop a heal in there for him.
It's very smart.
Like cure wounds.
Yeah, yeah.
He might know it though.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
you
see
could
what
empty.
tricks he knows.
You could absolutely empty Hex out of it and pop a
Yeah.
heal in there.
Just ask the question.
Just ask him. Just
Hmm.
ask him. Ask him.
Well,
Ask him.
Oh, Pesty, would it be good if I put like a get out of jail free card in there, so to speak, like a little top pick me up if you got knocked around a little too much?
You just say it heals you.
That's not
Ask him
what
what he
Rudy
knows.
would say it as.
Yes, I wouldn't mind that. I suppose.
Right. So what level can Rudy put in there?
Level 1.
Level 1.
Unless you take out the moonbeam, and then it
We
could be
could-
a level 2.
Either way, what
No, it's okay.
Do
We'll
whatever's-
remove the
do
hex.
whatever suits.
Remove the hex and put in a level 1 cure wounds. So now there's a level 1 cure wounds and 2 level 2 mean beams, correct?
Just one.
Yes.
Mean
One-
beams.
One moon
Mean,
beam.
mean
sorry.
beams?
Alright.
A mean boom?
So I was thinking if we give Pesty this, and then Rudy looks down at the gauntlet. These are loner items. Okay?
Yes.
This gauntlet can do some pretty cool things.
Oh, it looks heavy though.
Oh no, it's not at all. In fact, it's light as a feather. Very comfortable
And-
too.
But aren't you using it? I saw you use it during the fight.
Yes, but I just want to make sure you're as prepared as possible.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want it, you don't have to
Okay.
take it.
I just don't know that it would really. I'm sorry, but I don't really think it would be that useful for me. It would hamper my movements.
Okay, that's fine.
I I appreciate it greatly. I do.
All right then, that's fine.
Nana bustles over with some like little treats, little snacks.
Mhm.
And she sees like you handing the stone, and she goes, "Oh, that reminds me, Rudy, I have something of yours." And she just starts digging through her bag, and she pulls out the winged boots that George had given her.
Yes.
And
Excellent.
she said, when did you want to have these?
Oh, I'll
Because
put them
they're
on
very
now.
handy.
I'll put them on
Yes, I think that would be great.
now. Yep, Rudy has put on the winged boots.
All right.
Totally didn't
Okay.
think
Do you
that.
have
I
the winged
totally
boots in your
thought. Yeah,
inventory?
I actually thought they were in
You
his
do?
backpack.
Okay.
So that's
Awesome.
actually cool.
I'm gonna delete them from my inventory.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
I'm glad. I keep forgetting to give it to you. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think having Pesty with a few more magical oomph, backing him up will be useful. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to discuss. If we need to get out of here in a hurry,
Okay.
I can get us all the way back to Ebonspire
I see.
within a second, if that. If we make that call, I want you to swear to us that you will come with us.
Yes.
Arthur, did you hear that?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I did.
Excellent. Right. Because if you don't come with us, I will find your body, resurrect it, and then knock you around a bit. All right? This whole time,
Yikes.
like Rudy's like staring at him, like because he can't blink, so he's just like, right?
Oh.
What is Ash doing during all of this?
Eating snacks, apparently.
Just sitting around and eating.
Yeah, I mean, none of this seems at all relevant to Ash or important in her tiny world of brownies and
Just enjoying
booze.
the good time. No, that's fair. Okay.
I have a question, Josie,
Yes.
because I don't really remember, but like, was there, like, because Pesty and his people were traveling, and like, did they have
Mhm.
like a logo, or like, did they have like not a logo, but like a little like a
A
flag, or like,
tribal mark?
yeah, like a tribal mark? Did they
Some
have
sort
any
of
like
coat of
animal
arms
or
or
yeah, anything like that?
Not really. No, they were a very small tribe.
Okay.
And you remember, like, they weren't rich or anything.
Hmm.
They had very little. Um, so no, they didn't really have anything like that.
Not anything like that. Okay. Well, then that leaves me no choice. Uh
I see.
uh-huh. Yeah, I'll just have to ask him. Pesty, just if it's all right to ask, is there anything that reminds you of your people?
Um, well, I do you mean a food?
Oh, anything, a food, an animal, anything like that. Yes, food would be great.
Uh, yeah, some we would make bark bread.
Bark bread. That's a new one.
Um,
I don't think Tash taught me that.
we would make fish sausages. Um, we would I'm not sure, Nana, but if you were thinking about it, I wouldn't mind going for some smoked fish sausage.
Oh, I'm sure we could do something like that. Only if you help me with the recipe. I might get it wrong.
Oh, I'll try. I'll I'll try. I'll try. Yes. Do we have any fish? And he starts looking around.
I
It's like I suppose this isn't really a place where you would find fish.
Of
for
course
some
we would
reason I
have.
do still have like a
Can you imagine? Do you still have one of those frozen fish in that ice?
well, I have 1 day of rations, so I'm like maybe
From way
I
back
have
from the
frozen
start? Just been.
fish. We could say that.
Is
I
Nana
have
one of those people's like we'll get down to like the last one or something going, I'm not gonna make anything with that until the one day I'm going to really need it and just stores
yes,
one of
because
everything.
Cuddly's that kind of person. So like, I imagine we could give it a try. I can mark off this ration.
Look for some dried fish.
Dried
Just
fish.
reach into the bag of holding, see what comes out.
Yeah.
Think fish.
Yeah.
Think
what
fish.
should I,
Roll the dice, let's go.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's go. I'm going. I'm rolling it. I got a 9
Out of
out of well, I rolled a 20, a d20.
okay. Yeah, you get what just a couple of like dried pieces of small fish.
Mm. Is it enough to make like one sausage?
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
Not really. It's like the kind of dried, like tiny fish that you would just like crunch on whole.
Oh yeah.
You see
Oh,
over someone's
Pesty, I
shoulder.
seem to be running a little low.
It's fine, Nana, but I do appreciate it.
I'll take them.
Oh God.
No, seriously, I'll take them.
Rudy can have.
Yes. Rudy runs away with his prize.
No.
Meanwhile, Gerald's been like poring over this manual of Private Sanctum, and after however long he's been studying for, he's like, "Ugh, why is learning spells from books so hard? They could have just written some instructions."
You say holding the instructions in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
People forget this isn't how Gerald learned spells.
No.
True.
Gerald, I thought you were a wizard. Don't you just read books to learn spells anyway?
Oh, of course. Yes, all the time.
Is this book written in a
100%.
different language? Is that why it's so hard?
Oh, it's very complex. Yes, my one, Pat's the book. It's much more concise.
It also does all the writing for you, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
it's got so many good tricks. Yes, very handy. Yes, no, I think I've had enough reading for now. What's everyone doing?
I've got some dried fish. Do you want one?
No.
Good, because I wasn't going to give you one.
Oh, right. Oh, Pesty, how's your? You've been. I see you've been given a few knickknacks already.
Yes, I'm not quite sure what to do with them though.
Oh, what have you got there?
A
See,
stone.
Oh, have you ever used a magic item before?
Not really. No.
I did not think about that part.
All right. So, to use a magic item, you actually need to sort of get yourself in tune with it. We call it attunement. And it's really just sort of meditative more than anything. So if you just hold it for usually takes about an hour and sort of just think about it, focus on it, you'll find you'll know when it happens.
So it's a pet rock.
Yes, you could say that. When it's working, you'll find it should be able to be released and it should just float around you.
Like a floating pet rock.
Yes, you should
Mhm.
innately understand it once you've attuned.
Okay, I'll try. And
Give it a go.
Pesty
If you
sits
have any
down
troubles,
and
let me
just
know.
looks at the rock. Okay.
But Just so
Tuning
you know,
rock?
though, don't kill us with the magic that's in it once you've attuned, okay?
There's how
I told you there was magic in it.
yes, but how would I use it?
I don't know. I don't use it.
Oh, you should just be able to. You should just be able to, I believe.
Oh.
Attune first, questions later.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna name you Hopeful, because I'm hopeful you don't kill me.
I like that.
Beautiful.
And he's just gonna
Also-
sit down and he starts just having a conversation with the rock.
Well,
I
guess
love-
that's one way to do
I
it.
love that. I love that.
Rudy elbows Arthur and goes, "Do you remember when we were young and naive on our first adventure like that, Arthur?"
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Arthur, we're still on our first adventure.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're still young and naive.
Some of us. More naive than others.
Wow.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that, really. And Arthur walks away.
How did I get that turned around on me? Am I getting old? I can't keep up with
Yeah.
him anymore.
Yeah, you're a bit slow. The kid's walking.
I'm also going to hand him just your basic potion of healing.
Okay.
And just be like, this is a potion of healing.
Oh yes, I've seen these before.
Oh, good. Well, you know how to drink then. Here you are. Hands on one.
Yes, I do. I do remember how to drink.
Good man. Good man. All right, I'm going to be over here now.
He's having flashbacks to the one time he drank an ooze.
Wow.
Oh, no ooze in this one. Don't worry.
Also, I've gotten really good at
He's just
getting
like-
rid of them too. I've got-
He's like sloshing it around, checking the consistency of it. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Out
This
of
poor man.
out of 3, including you
And
4.
This is red
people-
anyway, you know.
Out of the 4
Ash
people
is
I
going
know.
to look at Rudy really alarmed.
What? Oh no, Ash, no. What I meant was, the oozes that aren't our friends. Okay.
Arthur pulls out a
From
shovel and just gives it
places
to him.
they shouldn't be. Yes, we can. Yeah, no, Rudy, would you just
Okay, I'll go.
who wants a snack?
Ash is going to look kind of suspicious, reach into the hole, and then tug. Not a wizard.
Yes. Wait. Well, I mean, no.
Would this be useful for Ooze Boy?
Oh, what's this?
Hands you a
Go ahead and
book.
look. Oh,
So you've been infected with ooze.
yeah, it's wet.
A self-help guide.
It's a sloppy book.
It is a bit waterlogged, yes.
Yeah.
I'll like peel it open and have a look.
And it's a manual of gainful exercise.
Gainful exercise.
I love that.
Do I recognize this?
You recognize this exact book, actually.
Nice.
Oh, is this one we've actually seen before?
Yeah.
Oh. This is for strength.
Yes, you saw this book on the table of possible boons to be granted by Yasi in Scale Cove.
Oh, where did you get this, Ash?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I just pick things up and put them in my hole.
That's a habit you
On
might
brand.
need to.
Yeah, no.
It's a habit you might want to reconsider at some point in the future, Ash. But this is a good find.
No, Ash,
Um,
never stop being you.
I'm not saying to not be you, Rudy.
How
that's
is this
what I'm
not a
saying.
good thing?
I know,
have
right?
all sorts in this hole.
In fact, like you might very well have the exact thing we need at some exact point in time.
Well, the problem is this is very wet now, and makes it very.
Well, I'll
difficult.
take it back if you don't want it.
Oh no! I'm sure Pesty will appreciate this.
So
This is
what?
Very generous.
The hole's a little wet. Oh well, it's fine.
Well, the wetness of the hole isn't the problem, Rudy. It's when you just stick things in there without consideration for how absorbent they are.
I hate it here.
Fucking
I'm
lovely.
leaving.
Anyway.
Don't you have that spell that makes it not wet?
Oh yes, we'll cast prestidigitation and all.
Then what's
you're,
the problem?
So you're
Clean
hair drying
and dry.
it for a while.
Yeah.
I like that.
It takes a while. It's very waterlogged.
And if I remember correctly about these books, they're like once in 100 years or something, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very potent magic that takes very long to recharge.
Mm-hmm. So it and let me just double check. It's
Correct.
a permanent +2 strength, right?
Yes. If you spend
Wow.
48 hours reading.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we have 48 hours, do we? So it's probably not great to try and.
but it's still a gift to Pesty, though.
Do we though?
Gerald.
This is Roju. Do we?
Ash was giving it to Pesty.
Oh, was that?
Everyone else was giving something.
Ash was trying to be nice,
Oh, this is
making you
He can
friend.
book it if he wants, but
Do you not want Ash to get another friend? How dare you, Gerald?
What? Would you stop putting words in my mouth, man? You're putting me far out of context. I don't appreciate
Gerald?
it.
Gerald, it's
it's the
fine.
last time I give you any of my books.
I don't want. I just. I'm getting ganged up on.
I'm gonna purposely take another book out of the hole just to dip it back into the water.
It's having the biscuit effect for every time you dunk it. You can see it's
It's like a
starting
little
to its own weight. It's starting to like disintegrate it.
Like, well, it's your book, I guess. Well, look, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to put it down. It just puts the book on the ground because he's just getting bullied by everyone around him just for like drying it so it's usable and then trying to figure out who to give it to, and everyone's just being mean.
Sorry,
While this is going on,
Rudy's
There
just
you go,
exhausted.
one
Irritable.
legendary item just on the ground.
nice.
I mean, it's only a rare item.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got the
Oh, it's
wondrous
very
items.
rare. It's very rare. It's
Very
not
rare.
legendary, but it's very rare.
Let's
very
give
rare.
Bessie the deck of many things.
Oh my
I mean, he could level up.
god.
He could also end the universe. I mean,
And then we all win.
Honestly, isn't this the best time to pull a card from the deck of many things?
Arthur volunteers is
No.
tribute.
No, it's not. It's terrible time.
It's
Why?
the worst time.
Why?
I
doing
didn't
it.
even.
we
I
do.
didn't even give it to you guys. If you're not gonna
mean,
use
We
it.
did.
I'll
This
use
is-
it at the
it's
end.
It's not the worst time.
Look.
It's just not a great time.
We just need to make a
If
pact,
we're
right?
losing, I'll do it then.
Well, no. The thing is, remember,
yeah,
it's
that's-
under
that's
lock
the
and key,
idea.
right? So I think we
Well,
need
I
to
don't
make
have-
it. Yeah, Gerald has the key. You've got
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got the box, right? So I think we need to make a pact. When we go into the final battle, we unlock the deck and leave it in the bag of holding.
give it
And
to
if
Arthur.
we
No, we unlock it and leave it in the bag holding.
I mean, give it to Arthur only if we want to be one person down for the entire fight.
I mean, give it
Because
give it
Arthur
to
will
me now.
immediately draw the
Give
like
it to-
the
give it-
soul stealing fucking gem bullshit.
You give it to Arthur now. He will draw one right now.
We're not.
Well,
I was
think
gonna
this is
say,
a-
if Ash can see the deck, Ash will definitely get
The deck
hands
has
into that
not
deck.
come
So
into
if the deck
play.
is out,
There
you
is a
are
reason
doomed.
that it's in a box, locked in a bag of holding, and the key is separate from it.
also because I don't trust myself, so sometimes you
But-
have urges.
Yeah.
Considering this little tangent, how about we go on a bit of an early break? We run
Fantastic.
some
Oh my
ads.
God.
We let people go pee if they need. Go.
Yes.
And we will be back here shortly. I will be rolling some minerals.
Mine are
We'll be
already
back in
rolling as
just
we
a little
speak.
bit.
Yep, there you go.
Awesome.
Well, we're here now.
Awesome.
I'm rolling my.
I'm rolling my d20.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It was a 2.
Look, I'm sorry for
Whack.
Rudy's irritability, but he is exhausted technically. So
I mean, everyone's exhausted.
oh, he's actually exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh,
is
everyone's actually exhausted. We're all irritable.
Oh. No, I'm not, because we did a rest, so
Yeah, but
Oh,
some
I
of us
think
were on
we've
level
actually-
2,
yeah,
and
we
now
have-
we're
we
still
have
on
level
level
two.
1.
now,
so-
yeah, I think everyone else
Yeah.
except for me and Arthur. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm just like so concerned that Pesty just gets one shot.
I am as well, but I think he's been like I think he's been leveled.
Well,
point.
yeah, I know,
Mm.
but I don't want to meta game.
No,
that idea is
Mm.
like, oh yeah, he's probably
exactly.
totally strong enough. It's like, no, he could just be a regular
Mm.
fucking guy.
Yeah, I
who just
know.
happens to have some armor and is absorbed an ability. We don't know.
Well,
We
that's
have
why
no way of knowing.
that's why I was like,
And-
well, if we load him up on the because like we got these loner magical items, I was like, well, if we load him up with it, then he's like he has this arsenal to him. He'll be fine, but he didn't want the gauntlet, so
Fine.
yeah, fine. So yeah, I mean, I thought like by giving him the is it the Iron Stone? What's it called?
Yeah.
Oh, it is an Iron Stone. Yeah, yeah. So if we give him that stone, at least now he's got like those moonbeams. He's got a backup heal.
That moonbeam one.
I keep forgetting
Okay,
that. Sorry,
yep.
it's a level
Yeah.
2. So yeah, he's got the moonbeam. He's got a heal. And then yeah, he should be okay.
And then dagger.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Maybe he can.
Only psychic.
I just don't want him seeing Jalira and like just going straight for her though, because that would.
He's
not-
never met Julia.
Yeah, so he doesn't really know who he's going for. Well, I suppose we'll find out.
our boy's gonna die. I'm just putting that out.
Well,
there.
that's why Rudy made him swear that if we're bugging out, he comes too. Wait, does his teleport affect Dragons? Can he get us all out? Hold up. Can you imagine if we teleported 2 Dragons directly into Ebonspire?
Jeez, I hope it wasn't a very enclosed area that you're teleporting us back to.
It's the graveyard.
Well, it's open at least. It's not indoors.
That's right. Word of recall. There it is. What was the
That's
word
something.
again? Fuck, I forgot what the word was.
Word of recall.
No, I forgot what the word Rudy used. It had something to do with Arthur. I just can't remember it now.
Who knows?
You went up to 5 willing creatures. Oh, so wait, we got Gerald, Arthur, Nana, Ash, Pesty, Rudy. The dragons can't come.
I'll be right
think-
back, folks. I might need to give the cat some meds. We'll just see.
No worries. I think the dragons can probably take care of their own
Wait, Dionysus
transportation.
can jump dimensions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
Dionysus can
exactly.
get out. But then the other one, unless Dionysus takes the other one with it. Somehow. They're magical, they can figure
You
it out.
okay, Drac?
I am melting.
So you're like Ash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm slowly turning into ooze.
I did say that to Draken DMs. Melting is not a viable way to cosplay Ash.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It's true, I don't.
Alright.
You're
The,
allowed to melt if you want to.
I'll quickly run to the bathroom as well.
Hmm. Oh man. I'm wondering how much actual like whether this is going to be some sort of it's leaning towards that this is going to be some sort of giant clash, but I'm also wondering if there's a way to have it not be a giant clash.
I mean,
But then
it's
how do you
a
melt
steal the moon scenario.
a what?
It's a steal the moon scenario.
Steal the moon scenario?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
What if I shoot the moon?
From Despicable Me. Like how do you take something that's so big that everyone notices? How do you safely steal it without being noticed?
Right. Yes, it is that.
And I just piccolo it and blow it up.
Hmm.
I mean, Piccolo blew up the moon.
Yeah, but your Arthur is not Piccolo.
I mean, Arthur could try. Special
It's
beam
good to have
cannon.
lofty goals. It's,
Like Pesty said,
Ah.
aim high or you'll forever be average. I hate that Pesty said that. Now I gotta live with it.
yeah, I
Yep.
also hate Pesty for that.
But he's trying to convince himself more than
Thanks,
anyone,
Pesty.
really.
Yeah, I think that's what the red shirts in Star Trek do too.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, our boy's dead.
This time for real.
Yep. Hey, Sin, we rescued we rescued Pesty, and then he's gone again. Whoops. We just never tell her.
Yeah, unfortunately, just couldn't save him the first time around.
Pity that.
Just say that like we met him, we had to fight him, we had to put him down.
Nope, never even met him. He's just dead like we all originally thought. The end.
The end. Okay, I know that Cuddly was gonna be our B, and Aussie's gonna be our B. I don't know. Do we just wait? I'm gonna bring us to normal screen so we can banter in front of people on my end.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
never left.
Yeah, well, I did.
I don't actually have a BRB or a break screen.
Yeah, don't break your screen. You only have one.
I know. I need it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. What do we reckon? Guessing. Obviously, Josie knows, so you can't answer. But what do we want to guess that Pesty's class is?
It's a trick question. He's multi-class.
Oh.
It's blue.
Big blood.
Yeah, so he's like he's multi-classed in blah 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 and rogue potentially if he was an assassin.
It's more like a blow.
I was thinking rogue, but I don't know. Sort of monk sort of style.
Could be. Rogue monk multi-class could be a
I
thing.
can say that he.
I mean, it's mainly fighter. Like, it's a weapon proficiency, right?
Well, is it?
Not,
Well,
not necessarily. It's
do you want some hints?
Yeah.
I kind
I
of.
want to.
Wait, are we talking about Pesty?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
trying
I
to get
posed I
what-
posed the question, what class is Pesty got levels in?
I mean,
And I said it's a trick question. He's multi-classed.
could we not roleplay that? Like, are we not able to like do checks to try
You
and figure that
have.
out?
I've given you the hints.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
say
like-
rogue. There's gonna be rogue in there, I think.
That was our primary guess, but
Hmm.
but also there's a like I'm pretty sure one of the monk ways, like one of those classes has like a side blade kind of a thing, don't they?
I believe so. I believe I read it somewhere.
Or
I
is
know
that
there's
actually a rogue
There's a fighter
subclass?
one. There's a fighter one that has a side blade, and there's a rogue one.
That's kind of cool. I wish I knew that.
I will
Oh,
say
soul knife. Yeah.
Pesty has 3 levels in Soul Knife,
Aha.
Whoa.
and then he has another class.
Okay, so soul knife is a rogue subclass for those
That's
of you
cool.
playing at home.
That is what
Cool.
allows him to create these psionic blades.
Yep.
Yes, which is
so-
in a way is something he gained from having been assimilated by Marnie.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Cool.
Okay, so what else? What else has he got then?
Well, what was his actual background?
Growing up in the wilderness, so
Ranger?
Ranger rogue.
Is he a
Let's
ranger
fucking
rogue?
go.
No, he's a
Yes.
rogue ranger. Arthur's a ranger
No.
rogue. No, he's
No,
No, he's
he
a
would be a
ranger
ranger
rogue.
rogue.
Ah.
Yeah, he was a ranger before, and
Let's
then he got rogue
Ah.
classes.
That's awesome.
Right.
So he's Arthur 2.0.
He is a monster slayer soul knife.
Oh my god, that sounds so cool!
Wow.
That's
Can we replace
awesome.
Arthur with
Oh no, I wasn't gonna.
Oh, get back here! No, no way.
not all?
He
just
can't
Arthur.
aim and
Sure,
loose. He can't
but-
aim and loose like Arthur can. That's
Yeah,
see,
you
that's
need to
that's like
aim and
only Arthur
You
can
would,
do.
sure, but your group combined level would drop by 10.
Oh. Yeah.
No, we'll just
Come
give
back,
him a
Arthur,
training
please.
montage. It's all right.
Yeah, like for a normal-ish adult, Pesty still has quite a few levels.
Mm.
He's a 6th level character with 3 rangers, 3 rogue.
He can handle like a baby disintegration ray.
No, that'll be one.
No, like a baby
Yeah.
one, like a little
Nope,
one.
There's no such thing.
Like a
It's
little-
Just like a
minimum
flick of the
damage.
finger.
It's
Like, yeah,
minimum
yeah,
damage will
yeah.
annihilate him.
No, Cuddly, you do. Finger of Death is worse.
No.
Uh,
But yeah.
Sorry,
Should we,
I'm back, and I don't know if you've done anything else or not.
No,
No,
we've just
they were just
been-
guessing what Pesty was.
Guessing what Pesty. Okay, I mean
Yeah.
that's always a fun game. Yes.
Yeah, no, so he grew up, he gained ranger classes from just growing up the way he did, and then after the whole Marnie ordeal, he has gotten rogue levels.
He's
Nice.
gone rogue.
He's got rogue.
Speaking of going rogue, let's go rogue from not playing
Yeah.
D&D and play some D&D.
Whoa,
He did.
that's wild. Oh, there is. Are we still at the nighttime? I mean the.
The idea was that people are heading to bed.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. In
Did
that
Nana
case,
want to do anything?
yes, Nana would love to. Oh, I just got to get it up. There you are.
That's what she said.
Hmm. Nana would like to pull out the painter of roses
Okay.
and say, beauty is everywhere.
Okay.
And,
And the metallic bristles at the end of this long painting brush, they turn soft and filled with color.
yeah. So, what she wants to try to do, this is her first time, so it might be a little iffy, but she wants to try to paint, that little dart that she gave Sin, this Ferrera dart.
Yeah.
She wants to try and paint like a little, almost like the same thing, maybe like a snowflake pattern if it's easier, but the same kind of ice pattern. Like,
Okay.
and as if it were maybe carved of wood.
Okay. Yeah. Make a performance check.
Okay. Please. It was a 12.
12. No, 12 is fine. It doesn't come out quite as spectacular as you imagined it, but it's definitely intelligible what you intended.
Okay. Awesome. And at the end of it, she will say, oh, no, wait. I don't have to say anything. It just becomes an object. That's
Yeah,
right.
you just paint in the air and it just apparates.
Yeah, and it's going to be like, just like a little, almost like a little brooch or something, like a little wooden small.
Snowflake brooch.
Yeah, yeah. And she'll just sort of grab it and go, oh, my dear, look, for a first time, it wasn't bad. Pesty. And she just
And you see, Pesty's just sitting, still talking to the stone, and now in a
talking to the
heated
stone.
yeah, he's in a heated argument, uh, with the stone
The stone's
about
winning.
what. He's
That's
in a heated
fantastic.
argument about fish sausages.
Perfect. And Nana like listens to his side and
Mhm.
looks at the other side and says, No, I'm with him. I wouldn't use those seasonings either.
And he goes, and he like launches the stone into the air, and it just like gets stuck. And he looks at it, and it starts slowly spinning around his head. And then when it comes back the other way, he's like,
Uh well, I think you got it.
"Okay, uh, sorry about that. Hi, Nana. How are you doing?"
Uh, I'm good. I just I wanted to make those fish sausages so bad, and I couldn't, and I hope this can maybe give you a little taste of home. And she kind of holds out the snowflake. I gave Sin a sort of matching one, but it's my first time making anything like this.
Oh, thank you. It's beautiful, Nana. Thank you. And
It,
he attaches it to like the belt almost, like it's on the
Aw.
side of his hip.
And just to give you a bit more luck, right?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot. And it's hard to not be affected. Speaking of, I have to. He looks around. Please don't tell anyone else. And he sort of like half like crawls on all four, half like squat walks over to Ash. He says, Ash, is it okay if I
Yes.
go in your hole?
Why do you want to go in my hole?
I mean, Marnie always made me sleep like in wet and damp places, and now it feels really weird to be outside where it's dry. Like my
Oh no, I
skin
totally
isn't
get that.
twisted. It's
Yeah.
like my skin wants moisture, you know?
Yeah, it's real abrasive.
Yeah, it's like the air's sandpaper on me.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. Go in the hole.
Yeah,
It's
thank you.
very nice in there.
Yeah, he
Drink the
just like
floor
sort of
water.
we'll see. And he just sort of slides down and disappears into the hole, and a little like bloop, a little water drop like bounces up over and then disappears.
Nice. And Nana just kind of goes, oh, Ash, you don't have to stay out here for our benefit. If you're more comfortable, by all means, sleep in the hole.
I don't know, it's a bit crowded in there now.
Oh, well, maybe you can take
And the dragon's using my pillow, and
well, why don't you use mine then? I've got a little cloak. I'll use that.
Oh,
It's
no,
a bit
no, no.
lumpy, but
It's fine. I've got to go and walk Kitty Slime anyway.
Kitty slime. Oh, I'm glad Kitty Slime is. Did we ever meet Kitty Slime?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Okay, yeah. I'm glad
Yeah.
Kitty Slime is
Kitty
doing
Slime's
all
pretty much
right.
always out, just like
On
resting
your
on
shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Vinny and Kitty Slime that were like making mud splashes all over the
I
ship.
I feel like Vinny isn't here to defend himself, so I was like, why would you put that on him?
He is guilty until proven innocent in the eyes of Benji.
As a preparation thing before we hit the long rest,
Mhm.
I'm just going to make sure that, because I believe it still has a spell in it at this point, but just in case it hasn't, I'm just making sure that there's a counter spell stored in the rod.
Yeah.
And I'll pull out the omen glass as well, and I'll say, do we want to use this now?
That sounds like a
I don't
great
know what's in
idea.
it.
It was really useful in the last battle.
Yes, it's got 3 charges at the moment, and we recharge it whenever dawn happens.
I mean, do we not
But
want
the
to use?
benefit is lost on a long rest.
Oh, is
Oh
it?
yeah, do it the morning of. Yeah, you're right.
Well, when
I'm
we wake
pretty
up.
sure that's how it was intended. Is that like
Ah.
it lasts until your long rest?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, I guess we
Unless
take.
I have specified something else in the item. That is how it was intended.
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't
me
matter
too.
whether we do it
Yes.
now or at the exchange.
No,
of the
no,
long rest.
you're quite right, Josie. I didn't read that little middle bit. Yep, you can use it
I can't read.
before they finish a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we wake up in the pocket dimension, we can use it, and then whenever dawn
Yeah.
happens, it'll recharge.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
So we rest.
So you can all take a long rest.
Yeah.
Recharge the items.
Get rid of
Fill with
exhaustion.
spells. Get rid of exhaustion. Well, 1 level of exhaustion for anyone who's
That'll
got more
clear
than one.
everyone, I think.
Yeah, that should
Yeah.
clear everyone.
Yeah.
It's not a huge problem now because I just removed like a level 1 spell, but like, yeah, for some strange reason, when I logged in today to Rudy, it's like you have 20 out of 18 spells selected, and it wouldn't let me like change them. I had to actually delete 2 spells to be able to start changing them.
That's we'll
Yeah.
have a
Oh,
look
that's
at that.
weird.
It's very
Yeah.
odd.
We'll make a note.
But I've changed things around, so it's okay for now.
You can change.
I can change.
Excellent. Very good.
So you all finish a long rest. Dionysus wakes up and says, "Are you all ready? I will take us back."
Well, as ready as we're going to be, I suppose. Oh, mirror time.
Should we not draw from the deck of cards the cards that Nana's got?
Why would we do that, Arthur?
Why not?
Oh, that's
You have
because
cards? I love
it's
playing cards.
Asking for trouble.
These
Oh no, these ones are a little bit sinister, Ash dear. But we should play different cards at some time.
Gerald, you said they're not all bad things, though.
we don't.
Yes, but the bad things are very, 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 very bad, Arthur. No.
But the good things are very, 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 very good.
Yes, but it's not worth it. Because if inevitably we draw the very, 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 very bad things, you're gone. We
That
can't
sounds
do anything.
amazing.
But hang
Let's
on.
draw one.
But if we were given these cards,
Why are we?
why are we not using them?
This is not a question.
How did you even start thinking about this, Arthur? Did you dream about them or something?
Oh, I did.
Do you have a death wish? Like, honestly, no. Bad. This is
Bad.
for
Arthur just looks cross at you, like not a
This
child.
we all agreed this is for emergency use only, and this is not an emergency.
I remember I didn't really agree to that.
I
Well-
agreed to nothing.
That's true, yes, but it doesn't matter because Gerald has the key and Nana has the box. So you can't do anything about it, Arthur. You're not getting it. So don't. There's no point bringing it
If
up.
I may,
Yes.
I might put it out there. If you have such a deck of magical cards, in my presence, in my domain, would it not be the more favorable situation?
Exactly.
Quiet
Josie
you.
just wants us to die. Josie just wants us to die.
I also know, and I'm saying this to the players, that this could very possibly be the last time we have Drakon, and it would be amazing to have Ash draw a card.
Let me go out with a bang!
Yeah, sure. Arthur's been gunning for this whole.
Oh my god.
As much as me, the player, wants that as well, I cannot, in good conscience, force Gerald into such an action.
No, but my sleight of hand might be able to.
And
We-
Rudy did
we
say
could
out loud
see-
just then that Gerald has the key and Nana has
and
the
Nana
box.
has the yeah,
I'm sorry.
you did.
So you go
You
for
did.
Gerald. You go for Gerald.
You
I'll
did.
get banana.
such a terrible thing. Either way, no matter which way that goes,
Look, the
there's
only
no good outcome for the party.
I seem to remember Gerald saying that there are cards there that can destroy dimensions and whatnot. I mean, technically we are in a pocket dimension, so I suppose
Mhm.
that rules out those cards in a way.
To be
No,
fair, I could technically do it in the hole.
it doesn't matter where you do it. It's not going to stop your soul getting trapped in a gem
But-
off
but-
wherever, or having to fight a specter of death or other
Okay, but
terrible
what,
things.
What are
What's
the
a
good
soul?
cards?
What? Sorry.
I don't actually know that any of us know what's in the deck, right?
Gerald said some horrible things when we first got it. That's all we know.
I've
Oh,
yeah. Well, actually, that's a good question. How much do you? I mean, because casting
No,
identify,
Gerald would know.
But there's
Gerald,
bad
you
stuff.
know how it works, not what the individual cards do. You know how to activate the item.
Oh,
You know that you have to
so-
call out a number and then you pull that many cards.
Right.
To be
Okay,
fair,
so-
Gerald would think everything's deadly anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
tracks.
Gerald would know from stories that he's read that it has been said that anything from instant death to ending up in a coma to having your biggest wishes granted can happen. Like the spectrum is massive, but Gerald
Yeah.
wouldn't know any specifics.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But
for
it can be
clarification.
either like really bad or really good. That's
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's it's far too chaotic.
Oh, I mean, look, if anyone's going, if you're going sleight of hand, I'll roll against it. But I mean, who am I to stop? I can't see. I can't stop what I can't see. So
So, Nana, what's over here?
I feel
I
like
kind of meant for Ash.
yeah,
kinda
I feel like
meant for
Weather
Ash.
Storm has just like been
respect-
reminded
no.
that we have the
Uh.
deck and now wants to do it, and that's what's
I was like, it would make sense if Ash tries to, play cards. That would just make sense. So
No,
it's
we
an
are
option.
not
I'm just putting it out.
mettering
I'm putting it
and
out in the
forcing
universe.
this deck
that
of
it
many
can-
things to be drawn. No, I'm putting my foot down. We're not going to metagame this into a place where we can do this.
Well, it's not up to me if there was
I mean,
sleight
to
of hand
be fair,
involved.
you told me where the key was.
Rudy did say it
True.
accidentally.
True.
So-
I'm not metagaming in
look.
this sense.
Mm.
You
No,
told me
Ash
where the
can
key
do
was.
whatever
And
Ash
where the
wants
box
to do.
was.
And
Yeah.
where the box
Mhm.
So
was.
we're gonna take it back into the game, and we're
Mm.
just gonna say it. I'm gonna ask a very simple question. Ash, what are you doing?
Ash is gonna sulk for a bit at Gerald and just be like weighing up My
Just trying to guilt
options.
trip him with the looks.
I love that.
Look, a light breeze can take Gerald, really.
Are you going to have a blast off? That's the question.
Ooh.
You know, the moment that I try and do sleight of hand, it's going to fail because every time I roll on D&D Beyond, I get a 1. So
Well, then then there's no harm in trying.
No, what you got to do is wait till he's distracted and then get advantage.
Mhm.
Well,
I love it. I love
so
it.
Ash is sulking.
Okay.
Dionysus gives it all a moment.
We were going to use the mirror before this ludicrous discussion started.
Yes.
Yes, so I will spend my 1 minute and I will get an omen, which I
Yes.
will roll. Okay, not bad. So I've got a 13 stored.
Hey, you know what? That's not
Actually,
half bad.
pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you need someone to
Is
miss
anyone
with it.
else using the omen glass?
2 of you should.
Arthur, you didn't
We
use
can
it
also
last time.
stack-
Last time.
We can also stack 2 on
Yeah,
one of you. if you want.
Arthur didn't look last time.
Let Arthur have a look.
Sure.
So what do? I just look into
So
this
just
thing?
stare deeply into it for a minute. You'll see some shit.
Oh, it looks deeper.
Yeah, you look in this looking glass, this hand mirror, and it's almost like the glass starts cracking, and it does that effect when you get a crack in the glass and you get those split reflections,
Oh yeah.
and it just keeps doing that until there's hundreds of Arthurs doing all of these various minute, like they're all doing the same action, and there's slight differences in all of them, like find
That's
5
wild.
differences kind of thing. And then you roll a d20.
Whoa, that's the action? That's wild. That's great.
Arthur gets a 11.
11.
Cool.
So you have an 11 stored. So until you finish your next long rest, whenever you would roll a die, you can forsake to do the actual roll and just say, I rolled an 11.
Okay.
This works as a divination wizard's portent ability.
Can you
Yep.
also make someone else have because I think last time you could use it on someone else.
Yes,
Like
so-
As long
I
as it
want-
involves you.
Yeah,
I'll quickly
so,
read
like-
you the pertinent part of the item.
Yeah.
So it says the roll d20 can be used either for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Additionally, the result can also be used in place of an attack that targets you or for another creature's saving throw against an effect originating from you.
Yeah.
And I
So it's
So
actually
essentially,
like
as a-
crazy good on like
You could use
us
it on someone's
casters.
saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
because
could use it
you can
to.
force a bad save.
That's
So
pretty
if
good.
you'd end up having a stored like a 2 or a 3, you could impose it on someone else. So there's 1 charge left in the omen glass. If anyone wants to use it.
I would say give it to Pesty.
A pesty?
Shit, Pesty.
I feel like Pesty could use it.
Hmm.
Possibly.
Pesty climbs out of the hole. He's wet and he looks
Uh,
content. Like he's had a great night's sleep.
Nice.
Not to be rude, Rudy. That was not intended. I feel like going up against Jalira in this case, we'd be better to have it on one of us 3, because we need her to fail against our spells. We don't want her resisting
No, that is
anything we
that's
throw
fair.
at her if we have to fight her.
No, that is a very valid point. I was just trying to look out.
Also, I will be honest. I really don't want to see my own reflection right now.
No,
Oh.
that's understandable.
You look just fine, Pesty, if that's any
You look
help.
better
But-
than me.
Oh, yes. Without a doubt.
Can I check if Rudy is lying there?
About what?
Yeah. looking better than him.
Oh, about
He's
what
really-
how I said it, whether
Yeah,
whether I was
yeah,
lying or not. Rudy is
yeah,
completely
yeah.
honest. It was a 100%. You look better than me.
Like
Rudy
Rudy's not
knows-
in denial about rotting. He's in denial about being mortal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Or is
different,
he?
very
That's
different.
true.
Or is he?
Or is
Oh
he?
my god.
Or is he?
We're
All right.
about to find out, aren't we?
Fine. I mean, look, if Nana, I mean, if you want to, you can look. I am happy to do so as well.
Well, I think if either of you have spells that you want to be successful, one way or another, I think that's the better plan here than giving it to
Then what did I look?
giving it
It
to the
was-
way low level character that we got with us.
What did I look if it's for spells and stuff?
It's
I'm
not
not a speller.
just for spells.
No,
Arthur.
no, you can use
Um,
it for many things.
Oh, sorry,
I
Gerald. You
could-
just thought you were meaning.
I
spells.
could
No, I'm
look.
just saying we've got one left, and I
maybe?
think it's just better that one of these two have it.
Is Nana using the Omen Glass?
Yeah, let Nana use it.
I
Yeah.
could. Are we sure?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Roll a
let's do a
d20.
roll. Let's do a roll. I'm just well aware that Jalira has like resistances. Oh well, I mean, I guess that's a
Exactly.
shit attack, isn't it? So,
No, that's good. That's
Yeah,
what you
because
want.
we make
yeah.
her use that for.
I
Yeah,
know that's what I'm saying.
that's-
Like that's
yeah,
a shitty
yeah.
attack for her, so that's great.
What did you get?
That was a 9.
A 9.
Yes, I will write
Beautiful.
that down.
We love to
Um,
see those.
Yes. Give me just a moment. I will be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I will mark off all the charges on the Omen Glass.
I wanted a 20 so I could do Feeble Mind and end this, but it's
Ooh.
fine.
Well, no, like
It's
this.
fine.
No, but this is
But
even better
You
though.
don't roll the. Do you roll the check for Feeble Mind?
You wanted a low roll for that, Carly. That way you can make her fail the resistance. That's the
saving
whole
throw, right?
point. You've actually done a good thing.
Ooh, sure.
Yeah, you don't want a 20 for that.
No.
You want a 1.
But she probably has like a massive boost to that, like that ability check. So a 9 could be
And also, regardless
Yeah,
of that,
you're right.
legendary
resistances.
resistances.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But you can still burn
But-
a
I
legendary
know I can
resistance.
burn one.
But we can
I know
you
I
can use them for
burn
burning
one.
them,
Mm.
or we
It's
can
fine.
try
It's
and
fine. No, we weren't talking about
intentionally-
anything. Nothing happens,
Yeah, or we can try and
and
intentionally
there are
burn
no
it
8th level spells prepared to make your day terrible.
You all hear clunk and a click. As sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground, Ash has just unlocked the box.
Oh shit.
What?
A natural 20 to sleight of hand.
From each of us.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Like I've
why would
I've
Rudy
been
be
given
watching
picture
it?
Evidence of dice rolls.
I've
and
got
there's been the-
picture.
I believe it. I believe it.
Wow.
So as you're all finishing looking in the mirror, having this conversation, there's just a clunk, click, and the lid of the box with the deck of cards opens up.
Do we see this?
I guess we
Yeah.
hear it. We turn
Yeah.
around.
You hear the you hear the sound of the box opening, like ka-chunk.
I think the first
look to see what's going on. Like,
yeah.
wait,
Arthur
Nana
just
starts sort of
frowned.
digging in her
is-
bag.
is
She's
the
like,
key-
"What?
is the key
Oh,
gone?
Key gone.
box
Hey,
gone."
Hey,
And she's
Ash.
like, "Oh dear."
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey!
Hey, you got the cards?
I
Arthur!
cast Mage Hand and I take it. There's no way.
I
If
mean, you'd have to like the mage hand can't really carry more than 5 pounds if Ash is
I
holding
mean,
on to the box.
I don't think the box is heavy.
But Ash is holding
if
the
someone's
box.
holding the box.
Oh, right. Then
Ooh.
well, holding the box then takes the contents if that's the case.
Okay.
Either way,
So a little magical hand comes and nabs the little pouch of cards away from the box.
whoop.
Have I got chance to take one card?
I'm gonna say both of you make initiative rolls.
Oh God.
Nice.
Because I'm
This
trying.
is-
I'm trying to remain as unbiased as possible.
Not-
here.
not
We're
to-
letting,
This
we're letting the
is-
dice
It's a
do the
10.
thing.
Would it be a
Yeah,
surprise
I
round
got
though?
5.
Is that really a surprise round?
Because
since the
Gerald
box
didn't know.
was open? Yeah, so Gerald nabs the little pouch of cards away.
What did I just say?
You're so mean.
I'm life right now.
Is Gerald doing this with the cards?
Yeah,
I mean, that was the motion I was doing.
Okay.
yeah.
Arthur goes, nope. Picks it from your hand. As you're doing this, he's not going to pull one. If you
That's
think,
contested for sure, right?
Alright.
Yeah, that's gonna be athletics.
Oh God.
Yeah, you're trying to hold on.
Oh
Shit.
no. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's all going down.
Yeah, Arthur.
Hey, if this is how we go out, this is how we go out.
Arthur grabs the pouch.
I'm like trying to hold on. What are you doing?
all right.
Now,
And
Arthur, hold on. You're an adult.
Arthur's holding it very tight. at
Think
this
this through.
Well, I
Okay.
mean,
Am
obviously you overpowered him.
point. He,
Active.
I-
I notice it's like has been watching all this happen. It's like, am I taking the barrier down or no?
Just hold on for a second. We have a
Just hold on.
situation.
No. We're not. Don't
We
lower
have a
this.
situation.
Arthur, think about what you're doing.
I'm not going to draw a card.
No, there's no reason to.
I'm not drawing a card.
Well, what are you doing then? Why would you just manhandle me like that?
Because you're easy to overpowered. Arthur starts walking towards the box.
That is the rudest thing
He's
you've ever said.
Uh,
to me.
Arthur starts walking towards the box, and he goes to put it in the box.
Ash is still holding the box.
Yeah,
still
and he's grabbing with the other hand to try and take the box away. Like he's doing that. Does he take the box away, or is it contested? No.
It's contested because Ash is very much like, but it's right here.
Both of you make athletics checks.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh. Natural one.
Natural one
I
on the
got a
box.
12.
You got a 12. Yeah, the box is covered in ooze, and you can't seem to figure it.
Well, then Arthur just pulls the cards back out. He goes, I got a problem. I can't grab the box off anymore.
So what are you doing?
I was going to grab the box and clock it and give it back, but
Why did you just grab the box first rather than manhandling Gerald?
Why? Yes. What?
well, Arthur looks at Ash and goes, come on, like, Ash can overpower you. Like,
Bop Arthur on the back of the head with my staff.
Arthur falls on the
Nincompoop,
ground. From
Give that back.
oh my god. I feel like Nana just kind of has like trail mix going like
Wait, and
this is wild.
every
I
now
don't
and then,
know
like-
what's going
Missy's
on.
very much like. What?
Arthur throws the cards back at Gerald. I couldn't do anything. I was trying to do it nicely, and
What do you mean nicely?
he's throwing the cards at you. You better catch it.
Oh Jesus! That's all right.
You have the cards.
All of that effort. All of that effort.
Oh,
Natural fucking 20.
Ash, this is
Literally my only one of this entire game.
Ash. Please, we care for you. We don't want something terrible to happen to you. And taking cards out of this deck could be incredibly, very deadly. So I don't want that for you.
what if we get a dishonest form? Then we're no longer liable.
Not Arthur with the paperwork again.
Arthur, haven't you had enough paperwork?
I mean, it's piling up. It's never stops.
Bessie, did you want some? I've
Yes,
no
please.
idea. Oh, yes. Here.
Oh, what do we even put it back in the box now?
We can't get the box. We can't.
I guess I put it in the haversack. Oh, I don't like
I mean,
that.
what else can we do?
All right. This is not as secure. Although I suppose that just showed it wasn't secure anyway. Um,
Well, it wasn't secure from Arthur. I mean, from Ash. It was secure from Arthur. I mean, Arthur, don't
Yes.
forget it was you bringing it up this morning that has resulted in this incident. You're not at fault here. You are literally the one who brought it up. You woke up and said, "Let me draw a card."
I want to draw a card, but you guys say no.
Why
No,
though?
what
You're-
do
Why?
you let me draw a
Because-
card?
Explain.
Because-
Explain to me why, Arthur.
In my mind, we're going up a life and death situation, which, to be honest with you, Gerald, for once, I agree, is more death than life. If we need anything that could give us the upper hand, I think we should take the chance. Yes, there's a chance for something bad, but I feel like we need every duck in a row, every card laid out. We need to have as much support and help we can get. And if these cards, or one of these cards, is going to help us do that, I think we're silly not trying.
Would
Is
it
this
make you
enough?
feel safer if I drew a card first? Says Dionysus.
Draw it.
No, we kind of need you to get
That
through
would
the
be
ice.
even
So
worse than
probably
Arthur
not.
killing himself.
If I
Honestly,
recall, there is no card in a normal deck like this that will outright kill you.
Well,
okay,
if
hearing
that's
that
the
from
case-
an dragon is a lot more
I-
convincing than.
if that's the case, Gerald,
Just saying Gerald is less convincing than everything you said before this moment.
I am asking nicely. Obviously,
you
we
just snatched it. You just because you say no. I asked nicely, so therefore I should get it. No.
Gerald, and Dionysus sort of like looks down. Would you mind telling me what makes you so insecure about this?
Well, because the width of things that could happen. Yes, very good things, but also the worst possible things. And
And you've told me what you've been through. And I can
Yes.
tell you, this group, with all the tools at hand, I have seen decks like this before. And while there are bad things, yes, I will not deny, worries are warranted and valid. I am confident that you and your friends would be able to manage anything that may be thrown at you.
maybe so, but why would we risk it when we're already? I would rather rely on our own skills than rolling the dice or flipping a coin this thing.
You are more powerful than you think. And the risks no longer outweigh the possible rewards. I will not tell you what to do, but I want you to be confident. You are powerful.
Confident is the last thing I am.
he's
I
not
know,
wrong.
that
you
is
are
why
powerful.
I'm trying to tell you that you should be. You are a force to be reckoned with. Gerald the Wizard, you told me what you've done. No normal man would be able to channel the magic of a god of ancient times to reseal an army of fiends, to travel dimensions.
To be fair, I felt like all of that was more luck than anything, really.
Is drawing a card not luck?
Then you are, by all means, extremely fortunate.
Don't tell me you're for this as well, Rudy.
I'm for whatever gets us moving faster. And if drawing a card is going to get us going, then drawing a card is going to get us going.
Nana, surely you're not in this. This is crazy, right? I'm not.
Actually, you know what? We could do it this way. Arthur, if we let Ash draw a card, will you never bring this up again unless it's literally in the moment a life and death situation?
Yes.
But why would we risk Ash? She doesn't understand.
But it would make her extremely happy.
And that's
Yes,
what
but
we
she
want
doesn't
to do.
understand the risks.
We
That's
want-
not
we-
informed consent, Rudy.
Ash, do you want to pull a card?
I mean,
Arthur,
I
you
want to
can't-
pull a card. I want to play cards. It's fine.
This is
But
not playing cards.
But,
But
Gerald,
at
we
the
got
end
to
of the
explain.
day,
We got to explain.
don't you think that I know what some of my actions have done? Don't you think I feel like guilt for some of the things that I have been made to do because I've been tricked and manipulated into doing them? I'm still aware of what my actions do. Just because I don't think along the lines of whether or not something bad's going to happen to me doesn't mean that it's not still worth doing. Live
Oh,
every
Ash.
moment as you can.
That's
And let me draw it down.
again. You almost had me there. The two of you are just. I swear to God, it's like we're right on the verge of potentially winning, and you're like, you know what? What would be fun is failing and dying and all the bad things that we've been trying to avoid the whole time. You know what? Do we all just draw cards? Is that what's happening now?
I mean, we could.
Arthur,
No!
don't say it! You were so close, Arthur.
God
oh
damn
my
it.
god. Why do you open your
Every single time.
Look, admittedly, I've been very terrified of that deck that I've had. Hearing you, Dionysus, has, well, it's brought me a little more confidence, but I can also say that I don't think I would really want to be drawing it because it hasn't quite brought me enough confidence. But I, you know, I am not the one with the cards right now, Gerald. You know, you can. I'm sure we can decide,
And
but
I'm trying to shed some of the responsibility here. I need your support.
Arthur's gone back to start packing up his stuff. He goes, "You guys do what you feel is right," and he's
You
gone off to-
started this argument and now you walk away from it.
You come back here, young man.
You shoulder at least 50% of this responsibility. You stand here and witness all the
90%.
events. Rudy uses Mage Hand from the gauntlet and pulls him back. By the ear. Come on, Arthur, get back
oh,
here.
not the ear,
Oh,
not the
shit.
ear.
He's gone dad mode.
Oh,
You
shit.
listen to your traveling companion.
Look, it's
What
it's
is-
the
What is
yes
going
and-
to put an end to this discussion?
let someone draw a card, and I think we know who that card has to be. To who's going to draw. Like I said, I still think we need to put our cards down, use every powerful card,
Was that
powerful
a
moment.
pun?
You keep
God
saying
damn it,
card.
Adornar
All
is
I'm
going to
hearing
be
is
so
card,
mad
card.
at me.
I think you're
Card.
trying to say, Arthur, lay the chips on the table.
No, that's
I
a
mean,
different game
that's a waste of
altogether.
food, but okay.
Killing me here, Orb.
But you know,
Best he's out of the hole, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
he came
yes,
out,
he's
and
having
now
a-
he's like super worriedly looking around, like
He's eating trail mix with Nana while
he's like
also looking
super
around
super
worriedly.
anxious. Like, are they fighting? Are they arguing? What's happening? Are they
But-
against each other? With each other?
But what I'm trying to say is, I'm now losing interest in this. Also, the fight is well worth harder than it is the reward of drawing a card at the moment. It's the fight that I'm having with you guys to get one done is way harder than I thought it would have been. So I'm starting to lose interest in it. So that's why I want to go pack my stuff up and happy to keep going.
Every time you've brought it up, Arthur, you bring it up, we show resistance, you go off and sulk. That happens every time.
And what do you think I'm about to go do now?
Yeah, Asha's kind of lost attention. Like there's like a butterfly flown past and she's off. Like following
So
the
all this
butterfly.
does-
'cause,
all this does-
like,
I mean, if you're not going to resist so hard, I'm okay with this. But we got the support.
I'm gonna kill you, Orb.
We got the support of the dragon. You are powerful. You can pretty much fix whatever happens to us. If you can't fix it, then Rudy can. And if Rudy can't do it, then Nana's food's gonna fix us. You know, whatever's gonna
Oh, you
happen.
put too much credit in my dinner, but it is good.
Whatever's gonna happen, one of you three is gonna fix us, right?
I think that just sounds like you not taking any responsibility whatsoever for your actions.
I'll take full responsibility. I don't care. I'll give up leadership of the group if that's the case.
Put it in writing. Put it in writing right now. I, Arthur Orblet, will
The third.
Thank you. will abstain all responsibility and all leadership positions henceforth for the Vanguard of the Black and for the suddenly forgot the name of the Guild of Volunteers, the Midnight Suns Guild of Volunteers. From this point forth for perpetuity in the future.
Why are we doing this? Right
Because it's
before a
doing
large
everyone a
battle?
favor.
Oh dear.
That's if something.
we're doing everyone a favor.
No, if
Fine.
that's if
Nothing wrong
something
with it.
bad
I
happens,
think
right?
everyone needs to take a step back and just have some nuts.
ew, nuts. Just from the distance.
Thank you, Ash.
Give that to me in writing, and you will have bought yourself a card.
Arthur not only writes all that in writing, he then declares as former leader of the group that Gerald the Wizard will be taking responsibilities and charges from now on, and gives it
Hey,
to
This
you.
is-
whoa, that's not
Yep.
what I'm asking.
What-
That's
Yep. Yep. There you go.
What is this? I don't understand what is happening anymore.
Arthur Orlet III is forsaking his position as the captain of the Guild of Volunteers in exchange for a card.
As
Okay.
lovely as this is, I don't know if the rest of the army is going to understand.
Yeah,
So why don't we leave this the same for the moment? And she
Arthur
sort of like produce flames and goes, "Can I get rid of that?"
Arthur just
that's
shoves it back into his bag then, and he starts packing up his stuff.
what.
back in the bag then.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
Same.
What is?
Well, you guys were
Oh,
trying to diffuse
yes, my
Arthur.
God.
You were trying to diffuse Arthur. They're giving up leadership right then, weren't you?
But Drac, it's in the bag. It's not in the locked box. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not bringing that shit in again. Like, I just wanted to pull a fucking card.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
go
okay.
out
We'll
with a
find
bang,
for you, but we have to
know?
live in this world.
I mean, this isn't the first time Arthur's
I
tried to pull a card.
mentioned.
Oh,
Well, that was a roller coaster.
Right. So so it all goes back away and we pack up?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
I guess. Well, I guess
After sulking, like no.
I don't even know at all that was suddenly about and why. Let's just do what we came here to do. Rescue this dragon and get the heck out of here. Yes?
Yes.
Is it fair to say I still have the deck of many things? Is that now
If
back
you-
in my
if you want
possession?
to-
Yeah, if you
want to
want
hold
it,
on
but
to
it's
it,
no
you
longer
can.
in the box.
The box is
The box
ashes.
is-
Okay.
But the box is on the ground. It's just covered in goop.
Nothing a
Like-
little prestidigitation won't fix?
No, we all come back. Well, if the box has been abandoned, then
I
we
don't
can
know.
clean-
Would
clean it
Ash
up.
have taken the box? No, then it's just on the ground.
And with them saying that, I now gotta leave. It is time.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Orby.
Bye, Orby.
Oh,
For the audience
I didn't
perspective,
know he was going early.
yeah, we did. Yeah, he told us beforehand that he was leaving
Oh,
early.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so if you're not taking the box, then we'll put the deck back in the box. We'll lock it up, I guess, and return to where it was, or do we want to keep it out?
I just want to know if I need to take it out of my inventory or not.
No,
Put it back
like-
in. Let's
Well,
get move
we are
on.
going into a deadly situation. Do you want to hold on to it and leave it out of the box in case of emergency?
Oh, I see. Oh, sure. I'm sure.
Do you want to hold on to it?
Why don't you hold on to it?
I don't know that I really want to.
All right, I'll put it back.
I feel like this discussion has gone on for a while now. I'm going to return us to the material plane.
I think we're done. Yes.
Wonderful. And just sort of like in an instant, it's all whisked away, and the snow is still coming down. The sky is clear, albeit still filled with stars, because it is still nighttime. You've only been 10 minutes in the prime, like the material plane has passed.
Nice.
It's so disconcerting every time.
Yeah. You look around and the hole is gone. Oh. You look around, there's no ash anywhere.
Where did Ash get to?
Did you upset her? Well, we better look for her.
There is on the ground, situated under like a piece of rock, is a little piece of paper that's just like flapping in the wind in the dark.
Oh. Is that a note over there?
Nana
There's
picks
also
it up.
like there's a very like clear discolored puddle of snow as well around it.
Oh no, she's turned into goop again.
Oh dear.
This happened
I
last
thought-
time.
Oh.
I hope she's all right. Nana will pick up the note and read it. What does it say?
It's really crappy handwriting. So it's going to take a while to read through it because it's like a very young child has written it and half the words are spelled incorrectly.
Do we need to cast comprehend languages?
It's a
Oh,
little
Nana
bit
has that, so we're
scribbly,
good.
but basically it says I'm sorry. I've been a pain. All I wanted was to have one last adventure with you all. Thanks. I need to go be with some people that understand my brain waves. Don't worry, I'll be okay. Have fun. Ash.
Oh dear. Well, at least Ash will be with, people who also want, hopefully, a different kind of adventure.
Oh, I hope she'll be all right.
Oh, and she said she will be. I trust her.
It's the part
Gosh,
at the
though,
end
she's
that.
gotten. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
on.
I was just going to say the part at the end has me worried. Says have fun. Are we having fun?
I don't know.
We never have fun. What are you talking about? And Nana sticks the note into her bag.
Do people find stress fun? I don't know.
I certainly find proving you all wrong about my immortality fun.
Perhaps the two of you could take up meditation sometime. It's really nice.
Maybe.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay. Drac, I would love for you to stay on until we wrap up, if possible.
Yep.
But feel free if you want to turn the camera off and go do your own things for a while. Like I don't know, but I would love for you to be back here in about half an hour at least
Okay, dokes.
for the wrap up.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
So you're now sitting in the dark. It is still nighttime. You know that sun just recently set. And then Dionysus says, I know that you want to get there as soon as possible. But with the sky clearing, I'm afraid that we do best if we fly through the night, albeit cold, and then we land during the day and wait till nightfall again.
I think that makes the most sense.
I do not have the capabilities of staying hidden for too long while on the move, especially when flying. But I can take us further as the night progresses, and when the sun dawns, we land. If that is okay, I can push through the day as well, but I fear as we're getting closer, we might get spotted. I do tend to stick around when the sun's light shines upon my scales.
Understandable. Are you sure you're going to be okay to travel?
Yes.
All right, well, in that case, let's keep going.
Did Dionysus have breakfast, by the way? Did he eat with us?
Dionysus hasn't eaten anything.
We don't really have anything that feeds an dragon. That's the problem.
Well,
We can
you
give him
do,
time-
Rudy. You make a bunch of food,
The
right?
hero's feast is what
Oh
you're
no,
referring
not
to.
that.
No?
No, there was the crappy food, the one that no one wants to eat, but like we've been eating it, which is why we haven't had rations. And Nana's been doctoring it up. It's one of your feats, I
The
think.
create food.
No,
and-
there's a spell.
It's a
Create food
spell
and
called
water.
create food. We've just been stocking up every time we've stopped.
Okay.
No, I haven't had create food and water on my hotbar for a while now.
Oh, okay.
Because we haven't been marking rations.
I've been taking
up.
gold out, but we'll figure that out later. That's fine.
That's fine.
Good berries, perhaps.
Of all the things to worry about, it's
Oh,
you-
good berries.
You have good berries.
I'm gonna give Dionysus like, what do I have? I probably have like, I'm trying to think of how many I have left from how much I took. I think I had like a small little. Can I give him like a handful?
It is also
You
it
can
is
make them,
also a
right?
spell. It is also a spell that you can just prepare.
Yeah. Maybe let's just say that I prepared that. Is that okay? It's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
I'm
does
gonna
it
say
does
that I
say specifically that it nourishes a creature. It doesn't say that it has to be a creature of a particular size.
done. We're putting it on. I'll give him some good berries.
Oh,
Give him
best
some good
berries, more
berries.
like.
Best berries.
Best berries. Good berries are for chumps. Best berries are for
Yeah, if we're past that, we've had good berries and great berries, amazing berries, but now we've got the best berries.
we've got best berries. So he can have some best berries. She offers him some best berries.
As the night continues, I would like someone to roll me a d6.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Go, Rudy.
Fine.
oh okay.
You?
Yeah,
Yes,
if,
do
if
it.
that's it.
I don't want the responsibility.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a 4.
Oh, that's a new one
Four.
though.
It shouldn't be as bad as a 5.
I hope not.
If
Cyclone.
As the first light of dawn come, you also fly into a bank of clouds. The snow picks up, and it is still impeding progress, and it is cold, but it is not as bad as last time. And Dionysus says, I can continue through in this weather if we want to arrive by midnight. But I can land if you need a rest.
I think we should just continue on.
We're feeling
What do you
fine.
think?
How do you feel? Do you need a rest?
I am fine. I can keep going.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
See through
Nice.
his soul.
22.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dionysus can keep going. But you get the sensation, having essentially done a checkup on Dionysus more than once now, kept an eye on him, actively checking his wounds every now and then. He is probably fine, but this constant traveling is definitely impeding his recovery. Like, he can keep going, yes, but he's preventing himself from fully recovering.
Now, mister, I heard that in your voice. You might be fine, but you're not healing. You're not resting. You're not giving your body time to recuperate. Be honest with us. Do you
I
need
didn't
to
even
rest?
have to do the scolding this time.
Laughable to be scolded by a mortal. But you are not wrong. I would not mind some rest.
Right.
Only if you have another good berry first.
I'm sorry I yelled.
Once we land, I fear if I try to turn my head back to eat one, we might crash.
I was still in flat.
I didn't realize we were in there.
I haven't landed yet.
Understandable.
I agree with Rudy. Look after yourself. We need you fighting fit.
I'm more concerned about another living creature's health, but yes, that too.
Yes, me and Nana's health, right? And others. No, I'm kidding. I
Arthur
know what
looks
you mean.
looks around. He's still pouting and sulking. And he looks like he's keeping an eye out, looking maybe for Ash, like as you're flying over, peering down with his elf eyes.
His elf eyes see everything.
As light comes to the sky, even though with the clouds, there's still some that come through. Snow distorts vision to some degree. You find a cluster of trees, actually, between a couple of hills. Dionysus lands. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws,
Oh,
Oh
heck.
no.
and I'm going to roll for Arthur.
16.
17.
12.
No, Nana.
But anyone who had cold clothings or cold resistance get advantage.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, right.
advantage.
Okay.
I may as
Well,
well
in that
roll
case,
again.
Because this weather is not as bad.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
5.
we'll take a
Well,
20.
I also rolled a 5, so I'm going to take the first one.
I'm gonna take a 20 instead.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
take the 12.
Yeah, let's go with the 17.
So, Nana, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Everyone else is fine.
Oh.
Sorry,
So
no.
it was, yeah, it was 17.
Yeah, that's
But I do need someone to roll another d6 for a potential weather change.
I'll
Oh,
do
gosh.
it.
I think
You
I was
got
gonna say
this.
the only person who hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Do I get to roll?
You rolled too many dice.
I rolled, and it was a 6. So I
Oh.
apologize.
Oh no!
in advance. I needed that, but in a 20.
we
I
shouldn't
needed
have.
a
We shouldn't have
20
done that.
out of a.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
What die did you roll though? Was it a d6?
Yes.
Oh no!
As you land
Category
and
6
the morning
storm.
comes to, the wind picks up
Oh,
from the south, bringing with it freezing cold and chilling winds that whip the trees around you.
It's fine.
And you're huddling, even though the magical climate of the hut protects you, you can feel like whenever you touch the barrier of the tiny hut, you can feel like immediately it's like your skin freezes to it.
We can't travel
Oh.
in this. There's nothing we have that gets us
But
through
it's
this.
fine because it's morning. Like,
wait,
we were
wait,
gonna-
wait.
Yeah, this works
wait.
out well.
No. Oh, damn it. We should have done it during the night when the captain was sleeping.
What is it, Rudy?
We could have. You can travel through the dreams, Nana. You can dream. Sorry, you can talk to the captain in his dreams, right? And the way Gerald's
Yes.
explained the spell.
Yes.
Wait, no, you control the dream, not the captain. Damn it! I was going to say if there were trees near the captain, we could have gotten him to show us the trees around him. Wouldn't your travel via tree
Well,
spell?
why don't you let me sit for a minute and I'll see if there's any trees.
I mean, we like
I have scrying.
if we can see trees around the captain, you can take us there. Maybe not Dionysus, but at least Dionysus, you could just rest here longer or travel through the storm a little bit better than us. But we will not be able to move in this storm.
Nana, this might be a silly question, but I don't know. Do the plants that you travel through, do they have to be living?
This is a great question. Hey, Josie.
I believe they do.
I think
yes.
they do. I think they need to be living and big enough, like,
Yeah.
to get an archway, which
Yes.
trees are usually what they go with. But, I grew a grapevine big, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
We haven't had trees near us this trip so far, or since we've been flying, but now we do. We have an opportunity here. We could essentially just cut out the travel time. Not to leave you here in the snow, Dionysus, but I'm just... We cannot move in this weather.
I fear this might be too much for me as well. I'm okay staying on the ground, but flying through this is a danger. You have to remember this is caused by an ur-dragon greater than I.
Oh, is this the?
I'm pretty sure your simulacrum would argue that there isn't an ore dragon greater than you.
Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Nana gives him a
We
little
will have a
smile.
discussion about the attitude problem that the Ore has.
Oh,
Yes.
didn't he?
We will. That's another scolding you've earned, by the way.
Oh. She gives him a little wink as well, so he knows that she's joking.
Rudy can't wink.
Yeah,
but yes. Anyway, to my original idea, is there a way we can somehow? Nana, you mentioned scrying.
yes, just I've just got to relax for what a short rest is like 2 hours, 1 hour.
An hour.
About an
No.
hour, yeah.
Yeah, so like
About
sitting
an
in
hour.
a dome with my buds would probably constitute a short rest
With your birds, yeah.
with my buds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're talking about those flower buds, right? That are growing next to you.
yeah, literally my
snow.
buds.
Yeah.
Not you guys.
Yeah.
We're about to get hotboxed in this hut.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Nana would. Nana already has.
Okay,
like
all
year
right.
230,
Hold up.
okay?
Hold up. All right. So we're casting scrying on the captain. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
Nana's taking a nap.
Nana's taking a nap.
she's taking a little.
Having a
Yeah, she's taking
nap.
a little snooze, and
Are
then she's gonna cry.
you anyone in any way telling the captain that you're going to be scrying on him?
Is there a way to tell
I don't
him?
know if we. I mean, besides casting Dream, I don't know that we have.
That's
a
why
way to
Rudy
at the moment.
suggested dream.
Yeah, well, we could
he's gonna-
try dream, but
gotta be
I
sleeping,
can only
though.
do one, and
No.
if it's morning,
I mean,
actually,
I can
how
do it.
early
No,
morning?
let me do it because I can get my slots back with a short rest.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, certainly. Did you want to be the messenger, Nana? I can.
Oh yes, I felt very odd scrying on him last time when he wasn't aware, so I'd prefer he's not, doing anything that
Yes,
he doesn't want to be seen.
of course. Yes. I mean, you'll be able to explain it better than I. I always stumble over these things.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh well, I'm not doing it, so yes, I'll be fine. But I'll cast Dream, and I'll.
Oh, I'm going in. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah. So.
Oh,
I'm
I see what you
making
mean.
Nana the messenger.
All of a
Now the
sudden, they
messenger.
just both fall asleep, and Rudy's like,
No, so I essentially, as long as Nana is willing,
Amazing.
of course, she just enters a trance state.
Yes.
The spell does not find purchase.
And she kind of blinks and goes, I don't think he's sleeping, so I'm just going to look at him.
You do have the option of waiting for him to fall asleep, according to the spell.
but it is early morning.
If we're
It's
is
it's
it early
daytime
morning?
already.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
dark.
it's
Yeah.
yes, it is about like the equivalent of 9-10 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
right.
So it was a
Yeah.
long shot.
I'm just gonna do it.
If
It's
you
worth
flew
a
through the
try.
night and then landed
Got
in the
it.
morning.
I'm gonna scry
Okay.
on the
Scry.
captain. On the
Right.
captain.
Okay, let me bring up Scry here because there's a bunch of extra stuff. Let's see here. You're familiar with the target, yes.
I am.
Do you have anything?
I have
But-
the shield.
The
The
You
magical shield that
do.
hovers.
you have a
Yeah.
possession. Okay, so I'm going to still make a
Nice.
saving throw, but it is
Mhm.
with a -9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Yup, yup.
And remember, you can do
Uh,
the mirror if needed
True.
to change the roll.
Yes, if you want
we
to
could
say the roll
guarantee it.
right now.
You know
before
what?
I roll this.
Let's just do it because
I mean, if
got
it's
it.
dawn now, the
And
mirror's
it's-
recharged anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then
so we can.
Well, it doesn't recharge fully
Oh,
necessarily.
oh yes.
It's a
yes, sorry,
1d3.
I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yes, what Nana? Do you want to use your omen glass?
if it's still around, then yeah.
Because that would be a 9.
Yeah, you haven't
One.
finished the long rest. You haven't
Yeah.
finished the long rest.
So that's a
Okay.
because you rolled
Yeah,
a-
then yes. Yes, I'd love to.
So what
Let's
did
do
you
it.
roll for your Omen Glass charge?
Mine was a 9.
Okay, so that means that Captain Feminist rolls a 9.
Mhm.
With modifiers. That is still very much a failure. Which
Yeah.
says he has another negative 9 from.
That would be a
so
0.
we guaranteed it. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Nice.
And then it's like there's no trees around him.
You scry.
Hmm.
You take a little, very much like a food coma siesta nap. You're just like sitting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You just lull away a little bit. And you're dreaming that you're flying through the sky, high above the clouds, where the biting cold of the winds won't reach. It's still cold, but the sun rays warm you, and you're bursting through at blaring speed through the sky. And as you see, Captain Feminist, in his draconic serpent-like form, is just sipping through the air, flying above the clouds.
Of course he's flying. Why would I?
Just heading faster, further. On
Mm.
his back, holding on for dear life in a makeshift vest that's attached to a bunch of like bony protrusions, is Benji.
Nana makes a note to never mention that to Benji.
And you do also see Endirial. But Endirial is like looking very comfortable, just sitting. Like just sitting on the back, doesn't really seem to be faced too much.
Mm.
It looks like similar to when you were flying, the wind isn't affecting the people riding on Captain Feminist.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But Benji looks uncomfortable.
Yeah. So Benji's having a bad time.
Poor Benji.
Fair. We love Benji.
Yeah.
We feel for him.
And you said it's above the clouds, so I really can't see anything below.
No.
Can't really see. All right. Well, Nana will just take a quick look and just
They
sort of
are
come around
trying to avoid the worst of this Arctic storm
Mm.
by going above the clouds.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, then that's okay because I can do it after short rests.
Yeah. I will say as well, it looks
So-
almost like Feminist is running on the clouds.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's
super
the
cute.
image.
I mean, that's cool.
Like he's just doing
That's
like
super cool.
leaps, like on the clouds. Just like,
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Well, Nana will sort of wake back up out of her trance and then just goes, "Oh, they're still traveling, actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but they're above the clouds, which sounded like a very good idea, actually. So I won't really know where they are until they land, probably for the final time, I suppose.
Hmm.
Sorry.
look,
I mean, it was an idea. I probably should have expected
was a
that
good
that'd be
no,
fine.
idea.
it was a very good idea.
I mean, it was either that or we have to wait here until the storm's done.
I don't see any other option.
Anyone want to play cards?
Go
Cuddly.
fish.
Cuddly. I mean, we had just put it behind us.
do you have 3 wishes? Go fish.
Sorry, I pulled death.
Yeah, it's like a really serious version of Old Maid.
Amazing.
I drank my check go too soon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
No.
sorry, I had to.
Oh my
We played
gosh.
52 pickup.
Oh my gosh. No, we will not be playing cards. Look, you've given Arthur that hopeful
Lighten
look
up,
again.
I'm joking.
You all huddle in this dome.
Is there any way to get Dionysus some more heat?
Oh, I was
Yes,
thinking as
produces
well.
flame.
Cast fireball.
No, Dionysus is fine when staying put in this.
Dionysus is kind of made of fire, though. So.
Dionysus is very strong still, and this is like, had this been point blank from Thalage, Dionysus would probably be an ice sculpture. But this is
Ah.
like, this is like, imagine a dragon using its breath weapon, but it's covering miles.
Yeah.
I
makes
don't.
sense.
I feel like breath weapons are also too soon. I'm still having flashbacks from episode 30.
What do you mean that Linorm just like blaring everyone
God.
down?
You know,
Yeah.
You know-
I might.
You know,
mean
we
that.
still haven't
Oh,
quite
the
learnt
time
that
when
lesson.
Gerald died.
We have
Oh,
not learned
yes.
that lesson, though.
I'm actually not sure if you guys noticed, but the small tiny clip for that arc in the video I made
Yes.
is actually
Yes,
where
I
where
do.
Roju rolls the natural ones multiple
Oh,
times
shit.
because
Yeah, it
everyone
is.
loses their mind in the clip.
Yeah.
You got to look
I could
closely. But yeah.
But
anyway, little
a couple of
tidbit.
hours pass, and I need someone to roll a d6.
It ain't gonna be
Oh,
me.
heck.
And
Guess
I
it's
need
my
someone
turn
to
then.
roll a d20.
I can do that.
No, not a d20,
Oh.
a d12.
All right, well, I'll roll
Oh.
the 6.
Cuddly, you roll a
I
12.
can roll a d12. Sure.
And we
I'll
can
roll a
Five.
we can
D12. I mean, we can at least fly in that.
we can fly
okay.
the 5. No,
There's a one.
can we not? We could just check maybe if check on the captain and then fly. Can we just keep checking on him, please?
Cuddly, what did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
That couldn't have been last time, so
No, couldn't have.
it's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Making a note.
I don't like that you're taking a note.
That's
It-
like
does the note
Dionysus' health
say-
on the
Does the
scale.
note say Cuddly Raptor rolled so great of all the possible options that time?
No.
Yeah, I like that name.
Just no.
What happens is all of a sudden you hear a movement, like a rumble outside, and Dionysus shuffles and says, "We better get moving. Bad things are coming. Even though the snow is coming down, we have to leave."
Well, you heard the dragon.
Oh,
We need to go.
All right. Chop,
Yeah,
Back it
chop,
up.
let's go.
You drop the dome and just
Oh my god! what?
snow piles down on everyone.
Dig our way out.
This is like
And,
the giant purple worm all over again.
The snow, there's definitely less snow coming down. It's bad, but it's not like fucking shards of ice blowing in your faces. It's still really bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
But you do spot something potentially worse.
Oh.
Rudy, you feel a strange hair. What's left of the hairs at the back of your neck stand up.
Thank you.
You have a strange sensation that you've had twice before. A bit of an ick when you put on the armor, and once when you were traveling around, through the forest outside Tarkar. You look up. There's a shape coming from the sky. A massive
Oh.
dragon with a single rider.
Oh,
We need to
shit,
go.
it's this guy.
Oh shit! It was a bad guy. Okay.
Oh wait.
And Dionysus says, "We have to leave." And just like ushers everyone, like even like grabs one of you and like just puts on the back and takes off immediately. Like doesn't double check anything, just fucks off into the air.
Do we?
And you
do
can
we
see
actually, like-
clearly this
clock?
shape
Oh.
turns to follow in your direction.
No,
Slower, but following.
What is that?
I don't know. I can't
It's-
see in the dark.
It is Worm's Bane, the dragon killer.
Oh well, we don't want
We
that.
I
almost
don't understand what it's doing here.
we ran into them before, but they didn't see us. Oh, that was ages ago. What is that?
Oh, that's that. Is that thing that tried to dive bomb us? We hid.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yeah, in the
I've
forest.
seen it before.
We've
Yes.
seen it once before,
Yes.
but not on this not on this Yeah, continents, not on this shard.
I don't understand what it would be doing here. And just keeps going. Flying. Why?
How far away is it?
It is losing distance. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
Oh, we're
Dionysus
traveling
is
faster?
obviously faster. Yes.
Cool.
that's
Okay.
good.
I was going to say, if
uh,
it was within 120 feet, I could cast message and just be like,
Yeah, no.
"Hey, what's up? What are you
Oh,
doing?"
I was thinking
I
Eldritch
mean,
Blast.
with-
Oh
was
no.
the one I was gonna say.
no! I'm not firing.
With a name
I'm
like
not starting blasting.
I'm firing.
with a name like Wormslayer, I think
Worm's Bane.
Wormsbane. Sorry,
Oh, God, Rudy, listen, your whole ears haven't fallen off yet.
Yes, it
but
is
I
a
found pieces of-
creature that single-mindedly hunts down copper dragons.
But why? Well, I suppose you don't know. I just. What a weird hobby,
Rudy
you know?
covers his that
He can
might-
tell the difference between like copper and gold, surely.
I don't.
Yes, which makes it very strange.
I don't think it's not you, Dionysus. It's me.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
no, it's definitely.
I am
you.
aware.
Oh, you're the drama. All right.
Yes, I'm the drama, and I have been rated at the exact same time. The drama.
You're the drama.
I'm the
You are
drama.
literally the drama.
Being raided by Worm's Bane, he's coming. for
I
you.
am
Yeah.
absolutely.
God.
We are.
Hold on. I'll really quickly just deal with this, and then we'll be back.
Okay, fine. We'll just stare at you.
Oh,
awkwardly.
okay, all right. I'll do it live. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's roll for dragons for that wonderful raid. Thank you very much. Welcome over here to the
Roll
Aussie
for
Devfro.
dragons.
Yeah, let's
Roll
roll
for
for dragons.
dragons.
That was perfect
D20.
timing. Perfect
Probably
timing.
sure did.
Yeah.
I got an 8. Do I get any dragons?
No, but you rolled a
8
1 on the
dragons.
D12, so dragon showed up.
That's right. We are in fact riding a dragon while being hunted by a dragon
A guy on
slayer,
a dragon.
Bane, dragon's Worm's Bane, who is also
Wormsbane.
riding a
Yeah.
dragon. So you
What
know,
color is the dragon
all
he's
works.
riding?
Hard to tell from this distance, but when Gerald and Arthur saw it, it was hard to discern. It looked almost bone white.
I don't like that.
no, that's
I don't
ooh,
like
bone
that at
dragon.
all.
Like
That seems like a terrible time.
That seems like a terrible time.
And the
yeah.
rider as well was wearing armor that looked like it was made out of shaped bone plates.
Ooh, okay. Rudy
Uh,
might have a man crush. But yes, welcome
Oh,
on in,
some-
Raiders.
Well, he's coming for you,
We
so.
got a bone to pick.
Hope you all have had a wonderful time with Let's Roll for Dragons. Hope you continue to have a wonderful time with us here. We're sort of towards the end of our, sort of running towards the end of our session. However, feel free to hang around, listen in as we sort of like wrap things up, and we'll thank you again so much for the raid.
As you're all blasting through the air, as you're picking up speed, the snow coming in your face, it is cold, it is biting. As the wind is just whipping through everything, Gerald, your book flutters through pages as you're securing it. You come to one page, for sending page. You see a message that has been written.
Oh. This must be a very late reply. What does it say?
It says, Gerald, this is Morg. Order is no longer safe. Need to lay low. Have package. Meet where?
Wait, what?
Morg.
Was that the
Yeah.
It's
goblin?
a
As part of
goblin.
the sending spell, you know who sent it, so it would be signed Fifth Eye Morg.
Fifth
That one,
Morg.
yeah.
Was that the
Yeah,
person that
that's
was
From the
looking after
From the
the
Scrysicle.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's Tricycle.
right?
What was
The person you left
package?
the arm with.
Oh, of course.
Your
Who was
arm!
Yeah, the person who was going to do research on the arm you found.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Rudy
And-
can
oh,
still
right.
get his arm.
Grab your arm! See,
and-
that's what I was. Perfect.
Right. So just once again for my brain, it was
Gerald, this is Morg. Bora is no longer safe. Need to lay low. have package meet where?
Huh. All right. That was his sending though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can reply.
Right. Oh, I'll just quickly update the others. What's happening? I just got a message from Morgan. He said Boar is no longer safe.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we knew that.
And
Once.
he said he's something about having a package and wanting to meet.
Well, didn't you leave something with him?
We left that arm with him.
Well, that's probably what he's talking about, right?
I don't know. I thought that was.
Maybe
I
he's
thought-
just here to give you a hand.
Ah!
I'm so sorry. I couldn't. there was
Gerald,
nothing I
Nana,
could
we're
do.
being chased on dragons back, and you're talking about a message that we randomly got. What are you doing? Focus on the task at hand. We can get to that in a moment. We've got a battle ahead of us. We're being
I
chased.
don't think they should meet us here anyway. Maybe Ebonspire.
Tell them to meet at Ebonspire.
Yeah,
We'll find them there.
All right.
They hang around the
I'll-
graveyard soon enough. I'll get us there eventually
I'll
when we have
reply
to flee.
to the message and say, message received. We can meet you in Ebonspire. Message again in once you are there, so we can set up a meet. Gerald the Wizard.
You finish writing this, and as the message goes off, you know magically that it has been sent off. Something happens. In an instant, out of Rudy's stomach is a bone spear. You
Oh,
take 22 points of piercing damage.
As in,
And I
Rudy
need you to
takes.
make a strength saving throw as a chain of bones reaches hundreds of feet back to the dragon chasing you.
oh,
As in
shit,
Rudy
you've been
takes it.
harpooned.
Yeah,
Sorry, there was
You are
20
being
what?
harpooned.
22?
22 piercing damage.
Oh my
And a
gosh.
strength saving throw, please.
Oh my god, that is.
Oh, I'm
amazing.
boarding their ship. No, that's it.
Strength saving
Get me
throw?
on that bone chain.
Sure,
I'm
we
gonna
can
go.
do that.
This
Oh
is
my
a
gosh, 21.
21.
How did I do
You feel
that?
you feel a tug, and you manage to hold on to Dionysus' body as the spear it's pulled, yanked out of your body again. You take another 22 points of piercing damage as the harpoon just almost like it's being rewound, just pulls back into direction infinitely fast, and that is where we're going to end.
Oh
let
my
me out
god.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Oh, that's epic though. That's so cool.
That's so good. All right, well, we're fighting Worm's Bane.
Yeah, Gaming Golfer, how the hell did I do that strength save? I don't know.
He's not a dragon. He's just a decaying man.
I feel like this is not like a person who still has like the fact that he's made of bones makes me think that maybe he's only got that one track mind.
Maybe,
and he
yeah,
just
it's
doesn't
like
know.
a possessed suit of armor
He
or
just sees
something.
copper scales. and
Yeah,
just
he's
hunts
like,
let's go.
I am the ghost of what I once was. I see scale. I go. Like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, calm down.
So we
Calm
beat
down,
him.
Brenda.
He has even better cursed
Are
armor.
we
So
calling him Brenda now?
Yeah, he's
He's Rudy, but better.
Brenda Wormsbane.
I'm sorry.
Rudy.
What?
I'm
No, I
joking.
like it.
What?
He's very different. I'm joking. He's very different, actually.
No, Rudy's course of events are clear now. Also, I figured out how he did the strength track, Gaming Golfer. He
Yeah.
was so frustrated at the others being distracted by a message. It gave him strength. His annoyance and
Yeah, that-
frustration gave him the
That
strength.
also tracks.
Um,
Yeah. We just
yeah.
have to annoy Rudy.
Also, he doesn't have a lot in the
Yeah, I was
midsection.
gonna say I think
So
it's
there's not
more that
much
there
to take
wasn't enough
purchase
to
on.
grab onto.
Yeah. Kind of just rattled through.
It actually just went into the hole that the disintegration rate already made. It kind of just like
Yeah.
it just now it's
Yeah,
just
look,
dented
Everyone
the
keeps
armor.
hitting the same
Ridiculous
spot.
shot.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
keeps
What a
hitting it.
shot, yeah.
But yes, Rudy's course of events now is beat up the guy that stabbed him. take his cursed armor because it's got to be cursed. Like, if he's like that, it's gonna be
Yeah,
cursed.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
wear the new cursed armor
On
With-
top
And
of
look
your
on
existing-
top of
Fine
the
as hell.
existing.
Of
twice
course.
Wow.
the curse.
Dirac, are you around?
Yes.
Oh my god. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fucking warm.
I bet.
Uh,
I bet.
Ah,
So this has been Drac's last time with us for now.
oh,
We who knows what the future may hold, but for now, this has been Drac, who's been with us for the second time now for a couple of weeks.
yeah.
Replaying Ash Morass.
We
And
love having you.
why
Ash is
don't you give us a
fantastic.
little bit of a small Ash epilogue for us? Also, but first I have to ask. I sent you an offer in the DM. How do you respond?
oh.
What?
Oh. I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm not gonna
Okay.
push my luck.
Okay, so
right?
what if
No,
I
do
said-
it. I want you to do it. Whatever it is, I want you to do it.
Look at that munchkin face.
Oh yeah.
no,
I
yeah.
want you to do it. Yes, yes.
Drac, you know you want
Okay,
to.
I'm gonna
You know
take
you
the
want to.
offer.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It sounds like she's believing in the heart of the cards.
I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
Oh,
pinched
yeah.
the cards,
So
didn't
when
she?
the camera pans over to somewhere in the snow, where Ash takes a card out of her pocket.
Oh heck.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna send you a little link that has a number generator. Hold on.
This
I'm
could
trying to
this
do this.
could make the epilogue very
Wait,
short, very
if
quickly.
if you're like super quick for me on whatever Google like number generator 1 to 22, click it, tell me what it is, and send me a screenshot.
Fuck, I'm so excited.
Okay.
So for those of
I
you,
think the biggest point of this, yes, for those of you who don't know, there was a bit of a scuffle about a deck of many things. And now, far away from the party, Ash has revealed that she nabbed one of the cards.
She already drew one.
Yep.
Yes.
She had already drawn one, and she's now going
Fantastic.
to actually look at it.
and we all know the magic
Um,
doesn't work until you look at it, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. I have been given the answer here, so
What
I'm
is it? What is it?
going
What is it?
to.
What is it? What is
What
it?
is it? What is it?
Now,
What is it?
the
What is
thing
it?
is, if we want it to be good, it takes a good option out of the deck, right? Or
I
does it
don't
go back
care.
in?
I
I want it
can't-
to be
Some of these
fantastic.
cards do not refresh in the deck. Some of them disappear forever
Mhm.
once
Yeah, yeah,
used.
yeah, yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I kind of like didn't.
However, I will
Yeah.
say if
Oh, man.
if Ash ends up on a card that tells you to draw more cards, we will do a reroll for the sake
That
of
makes sense. Yeah,
continuity.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. You drew a 16. We're gonna see here.
What is it gonna
Oh, what's it?
Oh no.
What is it? What is it? Read it out. Read it out.
Hey, Dionysus
read
said
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
hold
deal
on,
with it,
hold
so
on,
it
hold on,
mustn't
hold
be
on,
that
hold
bad,
on,
right?
Hold on. There it is.
be? I don't know. The DM's face does not sound very convincing.
It's gonna be great.
You drew, and I'm just double checking. I'm gonna count it the other way around to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Well,
11,
the-
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, you drew the donjon.
What is that?
What's that?
You disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional sphere. Everything you were wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared. You remain imprisoned until found and removed from said sphere. You cannot be located by divination magic, but a wish spell can reveal.
We have a
However,
wishing ring.
it cannot wish you out, it can just reveal your location.
Holy shit! And we have no way of knowing.
Because she
But we
left
could
us.
be
So-
like,
So,
wish I knew what Ash
walking
was
through
up
the
to.
snow, Ash looks at this card, and all of a sudden, there's just a little Ash Pokeball sitting on the ground.
oh my god.
You know, if that Pokeball rolls into the hole that Ash was carrying, someone has to literally fall into the hole to find Ash.
Does it? Wait, no. Didn't you say it like transports her to a ball
No,
somewhere?
you are no.
You're in
The
two.
ball
Fantastic.
is an extra dimensional space.
Yeah. You're in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How are you with this outcome?
Oh, so
I
the,
mean,
so the ball
it
is
feels
exactly where they
it
were.
feels
Hmm.
kind of like
It feels
So like,
fitting.
so just like all the
fitting
clothes fall to the
for-
ground, and there's just a little like Pokeball sitting
Oh
in
my
the
God.
Is the
pile
slime
and
cat
stuff.
in the
'Cause
Pokeball or just
I
sitting next to
I
it?
just no. I know exactly what's going to happen in my head canon right now.
for
Is
me,
we have
honestly.
in world a pocket pets.
Oh my god. What were you gonna say, Ash? Or oh, I'm so tired. Jack?
It feels like it makes Ash a character that can come back into any kind of world for me. And
I
that
love
kind
that.
of just fit for me, it's like it preserves her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so perfect.
Um,
I'm so glad you did
Is
that.
she like preserved in the ball?
Yeah,
What's the-
suspended animation.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
suspended animation.
That's
So,
so
Wow.
perfect.
it just means that she can worm her way into any
Yeah. No,
else.
I'm just imagining us like running, like getting into some pocket pets match again somehow, and then the kid's like, "Oh, let's go!" and then tosses the ball, and just Ash pops out. And we're like, "What?"
Well,
Oh my God.
it doesn't say you need to do any specific thing to rescue the person.
You just need to
It
find
just
them.
says you just need to find them. Like, so it's like in a Pokeball, but once you're out of it, you're out again.
Wow.
But you're a
Oh my-
Pokeball.
Oh my
You're in
God.
a Pokeball.
I almost want to say if
Really?
only you did that in our company, because then we would at least be able to keep Ash with us
Yeah.
until Drac came back. But like now,
But this card disappears
a
permanently.
bad one's
from the
gone.
deck.
I mean,
But we
the
don't know
characters
that
don't know
either.
that,
It was
but
kind
we
of
know
like
that.
It's in a pocket dimension with me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Oh
so
my gosh.
fantastic.
Wow.
That's amazing. I love that.
So, it's just like there's a like a bird flying by and just sees someone walking across the snow, then it's gone. It
Bird's
just
like-
vanished.
Double take. Oh, that's so
But
fitting.
yes, it would be my headcanon right now is if we ever get to do like one shots or something in the future, it would be amazing to have like in a museum 15 years from now, someone is like, here's this random sphere we found in the ice.
It was next to a hole.
Oh my god.
It was
Like,
overflowing with water.
yeah, and then some
That's
fucking
so
kid
perfect.
walks over the chain and touches it, and like ash pops out. It's like, where am I? What year is it?
Ta-da!
But
Yeah.
now I don't mean to like bring the tone down, but now Ash's goodbye letter is like almost, I don't know. She went off to go find people on her wavelength and to have fun, and now she's trapped forever.
In an extra dimensional sphere.
I would like to point out before this Ash's actual intentions. Because I saw that you were interpreting the have fun as ominous, and it's like, well, Ash is not ominous.
No.
Ash is very much a
Mm.
go have fun
Have-
times and do the
Yeah.
cool things and do everything.
Mm.
But after the whole Marnie thing, Ash has felt very alone, and like because she was connected
Mm.
to all of these voices, and then they're just gone.
Yeah.
So Ash's
Mm.
intention was
Yeah.
to go back to the swamp and find slime buddies.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
that's really
Because
sweet.
Is sick of doing all of this fighting and
Yeah.
and stuff. So is
That's
wanted to
understandable.
just go back and reconnect. So, but now she's in suspended animation on her own even more. So
But do you
Yeah,
have Slime
well,
Cat in there?
when?
'Cause
But
that's a
but
friend.
to your to Ash's
Oh my God.
consciousness, is it just a
Or
blink,
the avatar.
or is it a
Yeah,
like?
Ash is not aware of
Yeah,
it
so it's
happening,
actually fine in a way.
but it's also awful to think about.
Yeah.
It's awful,
yeah.
but kind of nice.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Hey,
yeah,
look,
you've become the Avatar, gone for 100 years.
Okay, for real though, imagine if like Arthur drew that card. I suppose we'd just pick him up straight away, wouldn't we? And-
You
I mean,
wouldn't.
I'm reading it. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
that it's
I'm as
actually
a
a physical
DM,
sphere.
as the
Oh.
DM, that's how
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing
how
it
you.
for
Yeah,
Ash.
that's fine then.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
I'm taking some liberties
Mm.
to make it
Of course.
funny and
Yeah.
fit.
That makes
Right.
sense. I loved
but-
it.
Yeah, I like to
I
play
love
both.
I
that.
was just
Yeah.
wasn't sure whether I was
No,
misinterpreting.
if it had
it.
been one of the main party, I would have been like, "You're shunted to the fucking shadow plane. Go fetch."
yeah. Well, no, because that's how I
Yeah.
I knew it as.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I just thought I was reading it wrong, so I was going down a rabbit hole.
We don't need to be
Um,
shunted to a shadow plane. We've been harpooned.
We've been harpooned instead.
So
And
Super
Josie,
harpoon.
this is an encounter
Yeah.
you've wanted us to have, haven't you? This
Oh yeah,
particular,
this dude has been on every random encounter
Yeah.
table ever,
yeah, I'm
ever,
kind of
and you've
excited
only
for
got
this.
him twice.
and we managed to
Yeah.
Now
avoid
he's
him.
coming
So
for you.
yeah,
oh
I'm pretty
lordy,
happy
he
with that.
coming.
he yeah, okay, well that's all right. We'll
But-
we'll sit down. We'll explain the misunderstanding. We'll have some tea.
No, I'm
and-
fighting. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah, we're stabbing him with his own harpoon. Absolutely.
Hey, are you
Yeah.
not? Are you not
Entertained?
fucking hype, entertained
I'm
by
pretty
the
hype.
idea
Oh,
of
I
having
think I would
a
bang.
fucking dragon back midair fight?
That's what I'm
Oh,
gonna
hell yeah.
cross and board
This
his
is
ship.
Final
doing
Fantasy
it.
X fighting the protector of that fucking city when you're on the airship and you have to fight the dragon.
Here's what we're gonna
And
do.
This is
We're gonna let him harpoon me again, and then we're going to all grab onto me and come back with it.
You have wings. You have winged boots now. You can just go and
You can fly.
Yeah.
You can
But I
You
fly
put them
very
on.
slowly. I can only do my own speed.
oh, true.
Dragons
yeah.
move a lot
no,
faster.
No. That's true.
Yeah, just like-
I also want to imagine you actually doing a running motion in the air.
the dragons will.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop hoarding the time. We're going to wrap up here this
Lordy.
session. Drac, thank you so much for having played with us.
Yes,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
me.
It's
Thank you
been
so much.
Ash.
Loved it.
Ash is a
Thank you.
delight. Ash is lovely. We love Ash in her hole.
That's just
And one day in the future, if we ever do like a mini thing or a one shot in this world, I will of course ask you if you want to come back as Ash, rescued from the Pokeball.
We would love to have you. as
Yeah,
always.
absolutely. And maybe we'll try to time it so it's winter, so it might fit where
Yeah,
you
that'd be
are,
nice.
so that it might
Yeah,
make it a bit
yeah.
easier.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah.
the
Yeah. Because you Australians at least have aircon in most of your buildings. You know.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And it works
Yeah.
too. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's important. When it works, you know, it's really
Mm,
good.
mm.
Yeah.
But
That is
thank
a
you,
key
Ash.
feature, generally.
Yeah. But we're gonna do a little quick sign off. We've had Drac as our guest. It's been lovely. Thank you. We've had Wettest Orbit playing Arthur Orbit III. He ran away earlier. He had some things to attend to. We've had AussieDevFro playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee. We've had Roju from Participation Award playing Gerald the Wizard. And we've had Cuddly Raptor playing Nana Malivora. And I have been Josie Poser, the Dungeon Mistress. I hope you've all had a great Sunday. And we will be back here next week with episode 104, when the party will have to decide whether they are going to either try to get away or fight Wormbane.
Oh God.
It's a
Nah, I'm
no-brainer.
You'll just
We need
have
that
to,
armor.
We need his. Rudy needs a new set of armor. He's just got impaled.
yeah, exactly. And I need
Yeah, it's like-
a victim.
Maybe that's what it was. Jason's like, oh, you think you get away with not having damaged armor, eh?
Right? Wow.
Josie plans
Wow.
everything.
Oh yeah.
She pretends like she
Oh.
doesn't.
It's like deep level hacks for the dice roll to get our boy up. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Well, as an apology for you having been impaled, you get to pick a raid target today.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Ah,
yes, like this.
congratulations.
Oh
And
well, why would you do
I
this?
have taken a note here that the donjon is no longer in the deck. So hey, Gerald doesn't know, but now Roju knows that it's one point safer.
Yeah, technically that makes the odds better for us. Because that's one of the very bad ones.
That is
Is that
one
the
of the
very-
very bad ones.
I
That
thought
is-
like that
It is
doesn't seem too bad.
maybe one of the worst ones.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought like when Dionysus was saying like you guys can handle it, it kind of makes sense because we found it at such a low level in comparison. Like I feel like
Because
Yeah.
I was
you
like, it's
were-
gonna ruin the whole universe, but like,
I mean, look,
Hmm.
there's a reason that the deck many things is known as the campaign ender. All right.
It's more that it does things that can lead to the end of the campaign. Things can
Oh.
happen where things can sometimes happen where certain groups don't have the dynamic to get through the obstacles that it creates.
oh.
Like in the Donjon, for example, is essentially a light version of the Void card.
mm,
That is according to me at least, from what I've played and
Yeah.
run, that might be the worst card because that leaves your body behind in a catatonic state,
Yeah, and
whereas your
is
soul
trapped.
is shunted away.
And also guarded by something incredibly powerful.
mm,
Yes.
I believe,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
mm.
That's okay.
Um,
Nana's a smooth talker. I'm not scared.
Because the
Um,
actual card that summons death doesn't kill you, it just says you have to fight death.
Yeah, you got to fight death.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
it-
thought
but-
there was
but
one
if
about
you-
like literally ending the whole like material plane or something.
But,
But
no.
maybe I was.
Rudy, you guys.
Someone told me
Was,
that.
that
Oh.
was probably Gerald like over exaggerating.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh my god, I believed you.
mm,
I don't know what's in that deck.
no,
I'm so mad. I would have pulled one before.
I think that's the
Yes,
that's
But the
Ozzy.
thing is, okay, but the thing is, you got to understand that if this wasn't if this wasn't like a homebrew thing for a guest NPC,
Shit.
that
Well,
was
I
one
just
of
got
us.
raided.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, we really should have gone when we
Well,
had the
raid
chance.
Josie.
Welcome
but
in,
essentially,
Judge.
yeah,
We
what
are-
Jesse was
we-
saying.
we-
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry,
go
I'm just gonna super quick.
Mm.
Judge, thank you. We continue to be happy. Yes, Judge is an amazing person. Judge is great. We've hung out some. It's also a D&D person
Ooh.
for a lot of the time. We're playing Tug of War. We're trying to recruit this one person to our respective D&D games. So, we got a bit of a friendly rivalry going. But, Judge, we are just about to raid out. The session did finish about 15 minutes ago, and we're just going to be signing off in a mere moment. Because I was going to ask, Aussie, have you found us a target?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Someone I've just because our time zones have started linking up again, that I've started raiding again. Their name is Dear Maddo. I think
Shit, I have Dear Maddo.
you have Dear Maddo, yeah.
yeah.
I think they're playing like a DJ music game or something like that. They're only just gone live, so
It
they're
is
probably
a
not.
horror game.
Oh, is it? Ah, I didn't know that.
It is. No, it is essentially you are the main character when you play it, because Judge, it's Killer Frequency that Meg played on stream. You play as a radio DJ who helps people in dire situations, and you have multiple choice options to try and guide them towards avoiding a killer.
That sounds pretty cool.
Oh,
Nice. That's cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept.
That okay.
So
well, now
we're
I
gonna
remember.
head to Dear Maddo then.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think I found the Killer Frequency. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really, really, really friendly, and super, super awesome. Have a very soothing voice as well.
Oh, nice.
So they're pretty cool.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you all for being here. We'll be back next Sunday. For now, we will be raiding away to Dear Maddo. I hope you've all had a great time. We will see you all next time. In the spirit of Drac, we will say bye all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye all.